the night before.
Oh
Yes,
yeah, I
brutally
see a
violated.
Technicolor now.
Everyone was kind of going on a shopping spree. Party split up for a few hours. Everyone, meets back. Night falls. Um, Hope thinks that she's got some leads on where her husband is, and she's going to go check that out. Um, Harris and Theris are going to go with her so that she's got backup. And the night seems to be like unnaturally dark until the moon rises, in which case it is extraordinarily bright. Inori goes off for a wander into the woods near the city. And then, which should be dawn, which never comes, starts, and everybody's like, start. Those of you that are still together, Inori comes back, Mako's around, and I guess it'd be Mako, Inori, Ash, and Darn. I guess right now it's the current party. And you guys, notice that once again, night seems to have overpowered the dawn.
I think I'm just going to have to get used to this. That's creepy. One's left. Um, do I guess I'll start looking around for Nori. How long has she been gone exactly?
She was gone about probably 10 hours, 10 or 11 hours.
Yeah, I'm gonna go check and ask around. Like, I know she's friends with the barkeep. I guess I'll ask him to see if he knows anything of where she can be, and start looking around for an Ari like that. So,
Hey,
you roll
Zale, how's it
anything, or
going?
who's up and asking?
Ash can go looking around, but Inori managed to sneak her way back into a room to take a nice long hot bath from a very, very interesting and vigorous excursion. Much needed.
Okay. I need
Is
to.
everyone back?
Okay. We're doing pretty good. So, you guys, eventually kind of all, reunite back into the commons room, except for Theris, Karis, and Hope. And let me do a thing right quick.
You told me I'm not allowed to cast fireballs, but that's not
So, as you guys are like, sitting and talking, an earthquake actually, like, it's a pretty decent one. Like, it's enough that you notice, on the surface. Like, the whole building shakes. You can hear it, rippling. You can hear the ground rippling all around the city. And it lasts for just about a minute and a half, and then it quits. And you can hear the sounds of people outside, being like vaguely panicked.
I get up and I'll look around to see if anything got damaged.
Oh boy.
So there's a couple of like cracks in
right?
some buildings. No, it doesn't look like anything's fallen in, at least near where you guys are. Inori, what do you do?
Wait, what happened again? My
Earthquake.
Oh shit, an earthquake.
About a 4.5 pointer for anyone that's familiar that's been through a quake. About a 4.5.
She's not gonna like earthquakes whatsoever. She's definitely gonna run the fuck out of the building and see
Oh
what's
yeah.
up.
The first thing too that Ash notices is Inori can see.
Wait, what?
Yes, she has eyes. They are pitch black with a ring of silver in them.
Ash stops for a minute, ignoring everything. Uncomfortably makes eye contact with Nori for like a good couple of 30 seconds, and then like flicks her fingers in front of like Nori's eyes, thinking like, is this, like, is she blinking? Are they working? Ash doesn't.
And Nori's response is,
No.
"Oh, that's what an orc looks like." Oh,
I'm a half orc.
whatever. Nice teeth.
She said, okay, that's overly complicated, and I don't think all orcs really have that. That's unfair to put on them. What? You can see?
Apparently.
This is you see? This is new. You've never had this. You're not wowed by the world around.
The ground shook. There's time to look later. The ground shook. Don't like this.
Oh yeah. Ash like look around and just seeing if anything damaged or anything fine. Just processing.
As you guys, you're checking around the inn and the tavern. It doesn't seem like anybody got hurt. Like a couple of people got like knocked out of bed. Minor bumps and bruises kind of thing. Nobody in the tavern at least seems to be hurt. As you guys go out, there is a dwarf who is in company with a human noble clad in banded armor with McCall, was your hair red or I can't remember. I don't remember what you picked.
Dark brown.
Okay, so the dwarf has dark brown hair. His beard is like, is just rocking. It's well conditioned, well groomed. He's also clearly a noble. With him is the human noble, who's got a... Is my description for him? God, I had all this better prepared. Okay, there we go. So, the human that's with him is kind of a rugged-looking guy. He looks almost exactly in Nori's age. He has blonde hair and piercing gray eyes. He has a glaive at his side, and on his back is four javelins. And when he sees Inori, his eyes widen in kind of surprise, and he calls out to her. He asks, he kind of goes, "Inori, are you all right?" And he's got like the authority of somebody that's used to being listened to. Like his armor's got a couple little dings and dents here and there. He's clearly blooded. He's got a pretty wicked scar along the right side of his face. And he kind of walks over to Inori, and he's just staring at her eyes, and he's like, "That's new." Inori, you recognize the voice. This is Sari.
She's just kind of staring at him because she's actually never seen his face since they were kids. Kind of put two and two together. Like,
Yeah, he goes, "It's me, Sari."
What are you doing here?
Hunting monsters.
And who's the short person?
He gestures to the dwarf and he goes, "This is Mikal. He's been a great ally of Falaki in fighting the horrors that lurk the roads."
Huh. So that's a dwarf. Kind of stumpy, aren't they?
Don't say that in front of them. They take it personally.
Yeah, stumpy. Like a tree stump?
I look at Nori. I look at Nori and look at the other guy and just rumble under my breath. Probably I can hear you. You know.
Okay.
Ash says hi to the human noble, and then in perfect dwarven says what up.
Yeah, half-orc speaks the word.
What?
The half speaks the word.
Okay. Apple. My father. Now look at him go. I was raised being orc speaks dwarf. Well, I'm a half orc. So don't call me an orc. I take that personally. I named Ash. Just Nori. Dropping out of character real fast. You guys have a kind of a little bit of an echo. Can you get away from the text a little bit?
Not without headphones. I have him muted on mine, and he had me muted on his. But since we're in the same room, and we don't have headphones anymore.
Alright, I'm sorry. Just warning you, I'll probably be after that details. So, anyone knows what caused the earthquake?
Sari says, you know, I'm as in the dark on this one as you are. I don't know of a time that I can remember where Velaki has ever had any kind of tremors. Also, on his left sleeve is a scarf that is tied around the it's a red scarf tied around the left sleeve of his armor. There is Vistani writing on it. It is actually one of Inari's old eye sashes. He presents to her a ring of spun gold, and he says, it's time to make good on our arranged marriage, you know.
No.
He kind of sputters a little bit. He's like, what? What do you mean, no? This has been a thing since we were kids.
It's a thing that I didn't want any part of.
And I'm sitting next to him going, we just bought tons of monsters, and now you want to get married. What kind of weird person are you?
He's like, look, this is half the reason I'm here. And he's like, and at least, you know, he kind of looks at the dwarf, kind of narrows his eyes a little bit. Like, besides, I mean, if anyone should be talking about marriages and bad marriages.
Wait.
Well, we don't talk about that.
Huh. Don't want to know. Don't really care. We're not getting married.
You heard her.
I'm not exactly thrilled with the prospect either, but this was arranged by our families. We have obligations.
Disappoint the families. I have my reason.
He seems a little bit more than a little bit perturbed, but he says, you know what, I can make it worth your while to say yes. We could probably increase the dowry or the bride price at this point. Or, you know, and he kind of looks at the dwarf and he's like, actually, I actually need to get going anyway. So, if you would be so kind, McCall, I need you to help them figure out where the source of these tremors are coming from. I have to go meet with the Burgermeister. And he just kind of, like, storms off. Grumbling something about, you know, he didn't kill 3 werewolves to end up with this for an answer.
He's a little entitled.
One thing I did not wish.
Sorry, sir. What was your name again? Ash and Dwarven, the dwarf. My name is Mikhail. I have no idea what happened.
But I'm currently with you guys now. My partner just left me behind.
Let me guess. Strange mist surrounded you. You might have heard a heckling laugh, and then you were here. Yeah, it's kind of the thing this place does.
He's asking if you were kidnapped by the net. You can either choose to say what it was and just
Killed by the net. There's the dead. Big long story. I got a mace and hit now.
Expect that.
There are so many unanswered questions right now.
Have we ever gotten any real answers?
Well, apparently,
Okay.
met my supposed fiance. Don't want to talk about that ever again.
He seems like a asshole. So,
Nice
are
when
your
we were
eyes?
kids.
Go ahead.
Yeah, he was nice when we were kids.
I don't think so. So, do you see black and white now, or do you see in full Technicolor, or are things a little blurred? I don't know what fingers in the hole.
I see.
Actual 3 fingers.
I see 3 fingers. Leave it at that.
Okay. So, do you guys know anything about fault lines or any elemental creatures around here that could be causing problems like that?
Not to my knowledge.
Oh, that was nice. That was good and spicy.
Why don't you ask Grumpy?
So, sir, do you know anything about these earthquakes? This is out of my knowledge. I'm more of a.
All I know is what Earth shakes, and it happens, and I have no idea what happened.
Okay, I'm. Ash is gonna think for a minute. She's gonna start asking around town if anyone knows anything about these earthquakes. Do you want me to roll like a persuasion or something?
Yeah, you can roll like an investigation. Use your charisma modifier. Since you're just talking to people, trying to figure out what's going on.
I'm just gonna roll persuasion then. So, well, I guess it's investigation.
It's an investigate check with charisma modifier.
Well, it's both are +3.
Yeah, that'll work. So, you're milling around and you guys are trying to find answers. A woman kind of like is just absolutely losing her shit. And that there was a hole that opened up in their cellar, and her husband went in to investigate. She thinks she heard the sounds of someone fighting down there, and she's not really heard, like, because this took about an hour. He's been gone about an hour and a half now. As you've been.
Okay. Hold up, ma'am. Hold up. A big hole right in your basement, and you went into it. Oh, dear Lord of humans.
Don't be too hard. These people in this land are a little strange.
Like, literally, like, so you guys were doing your investigate, and, like, over that course of an hour or so, that's, like, when you eventually run into her. Like, she comes running out of a house kind of thing. She recognizes you guys because you're the ones that brought the booze back.
Yes, I am the booze bringer. The worthy title.
And everyone's everyone's just kind of taking to calling y'all the booze barons. Oh.
I like power. I desire more.
So you're having a good old time with that. Dial the gain down on this. There it goes. That's a little better. So, she's doing her thing. She's talking about her husband. He used to be one of a caravan guard, so he knows how to handle himself. But the fact that he's not, she's too afraid to go down there. She is not a combatant at all.
And as everyone, we'll check it out. She's like picking eye can't make sure everyone's kind of up and fine with going down to the creepy basement. We at least check it out, right, guys? Maybe the guy just fell and is just cursing.
Darn's like, I mean, it's never been that simple, but sure, maybe he fell and broke his leg somewhere. At the bottom of a damn hole somewhere.
There's no way a hole will TK the whole party. Never happened. Alright, I asked her to go with the hole. In the basement, not in the
Okay, so, you know,
wow. Yep,
so
so
as she's...
just nod and follow. Well, taking time to actually look around at things, because, whoa.
Yeah. For Nori, this is like, you know, baby's day out.
we call that brown. We call that dark brown. That's gray. That's gray. I really wish there was more yellow around here and some nice pink. I think you would enjoy that.
Well, I mean, Velaki is pretty, you know, brightly and cheerfully colored for the most part. Even the paint's relatively fresh at almost all times here. So at least there's that going on, right? So, as you guys approach the house, like, it becomes pretty clear that this woman and her husband, they're pretty well-to-do. The house is actually pretty large. It's about 4 stories above the ground. It's well-appointed, colorful. You kind of walk in, like, the furniture is, you know, just immaculate and extremely well done and well built. You go into the kitchen, there's, like, you know, a good-sized wine rack in the kitchen. And she kind of leads you to the cellar. And, you know, you as you guys are walking through the kitchen, like, you start stepping on, like, centipedes. And, you know, you're hearing the buzzing of flies coming from underneath the cellar. Or in the cellar. And these centipedes are big enough that when you're stepping on them, they are making an audible crunch.
Ash is really looking at the shocked and surprised as well, or is she kind of like blasé in that?
Ew, I don't like bugs. I mean, they taste alright if you're hungry, but ugh.
You know, she opens up, like, the heavy door for the cellar. It's you know, it doesn't really have, like, a really sophisticated lock on it, but it's got a decent deadbolt behind it. Like, it's just, you know, a general storeroom. They're clearly keeping the really good wines down there that they don't want people walking out with. And as you guys walk into the cellar and head down the stairs, roll me will saves.
How do I roll?
So on D&D Beyond, you're going
it's on
to
the super.
go to.
Okay, I found my dice. So do I roll D20?
Yeah, you just touched the wisdom button. Oh god, that was terrible.
Okay.
Ash has a will of iron right now.
Ash really does.
Okay.
Come at me, lich guy. I dare you.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna have heartburn from this. Okay.
You're getting old.
Well, I mean, I literally did, like, eat 2 freaking giant sandwiches in, like, 8 minutes. And then the fries.
Oh dear god.
I deserve to pay for it. I deserve what I did.
I just take acid boosters every night. It's better than taking my diet, because I refuse.
You guys all make... I guess I gotta roll for darn.
Oh yeah, sorry about that.
And roll me one for Mako as well.
Darn, he's the chosen one. Don't mind him.
Thing for darn.
You want me to roll it?
Yeah.
I can roll.
I'm being
I can
so
roll Mako.
fucked today,
I don't
apparently.
remember what the hell his modifier is.
He has what, plus Darn has what, like +3 with that?
Yeah, he's got like a 17 wisdom or something like that, or an 18, and yeah, it's still, yeah, that's bad. Okay, so as you guys walk in, you like get this feeling of just pure dread. Pretty much like closing around your, like it feels like something just evil is following you. Those of you that have failed have a -1d4 to all rolls in the cellar. And as you guys are like walking through the cellar, like, and you're kind of rounding this corner, you can kind of see where this hole is. Where it's not so much that the hole's down, as like the cellar wall gave way and exposed some tunnels of some sort. And 4 centipedes. Let me look at them very quick. I need to actually look up how big they are. How big this son of a bitch is. Okay. 4 centipedes the size of essentially a decent-sized dog. And a man that is entirely too pale wearing leather armor and carrying a longbow and a longsword. His eyes are just like pitch, like just like a flat blue with no pupils or irises or whites in his eyes. Stares at you and he goes, "Sustenance." Roll initiatives.
Honori, I am so sorry. This is the day that you get to start seeing things.
And the DC, or the penalty is 1, so a -1 to everything. That is a 16 for Inori.
What, did Inori not make the save, or was it too...
No, Inori did not.
Or you roll 14.
Yeah, Nori did not.
There's initiative right on the sheet.
Inori failed, and it looks like Darn failed, and Mako failed.
Yeah.
Thing.
Alright, let's see what Mako gets.
Okay, so Inori has a 16.
Really?
God damn! Mako.
Wow, Mako has a 4.
I feel like a mofo.
Okay.
Oh wow.
No, Mako
Ash is not going.
Darn has a 6. So it's a 5.
No, that was actual Ash. I'm rolling dark right now. I also gotta go check on
So Ash
Mako
has
got
a 6.
20.
Wow. Y'all are off to a great start
Darn
already
got
today. Darn has
I'm gonna meet real fast, but I'm gonna be listening, okay? I gotta check on something real fast.
Alright, so Darn has a 7. So next up is McCall's initiative. Roll his.
It should have popped up.
Yeah, it did.
Click. Right. Yeah, you just click on the initiative box on your.
Yeah, he did. It came up 5. It just doesn't have his name on it. It doesn't have his character name on it for some reason.
Weird.
Okay, that
That
is
works.
weird.
Yeah, no, it doesn't come up.
Okay.
When it comes to me, nothing works for me.
Look at this bitch there.
Did we ever? Yeah, we registered his character with his account. That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
we
just
did
an
that.
update
Okay.
for it too.
So now I got to roll theirs. We're gonna do the centipedes and the white separate. Okay, the centipedes are gonna go hot. Yeah, their plates are black and yellow, like yellow spotted, not striped.
Oh God, why is this one of the first things I have?
First thing Inari gets to see in combat, and it's a bunch of giant bugs and a dead guy. Wow, and the white has a 19, so it's going to be the centipedes.
Okay. I'm back. Sorry for the wait.
All right.
Miss anything good?
The white.
Nope. Setting up the
Writing out the
order.
initiative orders. Looks like Inari, even with her -1, that's still, you know. Jesus Christ.
Don't forget,
Actually,
Mako
no.
got a point minus
McCall
one, so he
goes
got a 19.
after the centipedes, but before the white. So it's centipedes, McCall,
Holy
white.
shit, they all roll good.
The centipedes, then.
Yeah, centipedes, McCall, the white, Inori. God, everyone else's is so bad.
Oh, Mako. I got a natural 20 for Mako.
Okay, yeah, so Mako's going
Okay.
after McCall, and white goes after Mako. Then Inori. And then after that, it looks like Darn. And then Darn. Ash. Okay. That is the initiative order. So the centipedes go first. I'm going to make their attacks. There are 5, so I 6. Centipedes are picking on 4. They're picking on Darn.
Huh.
So they're skittering along the walls and the ceiling to come straight at Darn. He probably smells good to them. The first one. That is definitely
Darn in
miss.
the right?
Darn doesn't even really have to do much to get out of the way of that one. He just kind of like, sidesteps a little bit. However, that led straight into the bite of the other one.
Oh, God. Poor Darn.
Who... That is a crit. So...
Ooh, darn.
Oh! No!
Darn is eating a crit now for 2d4 plus 2. 6 damage. And make a con save. For Darn.
I'm getting there. Hold on one moment.
Take your time.
I'm fighting my computer a little bit.
Oh my God, these pork rinds are amazing.
He has a constitution of 11, so no plus on that.
Okay, yeah, he makes.
Plus 1 save versus spirit of Oh, well, that's good. Okay.
So number 3. Yeah, there's 8 of these centipedes. So I'm going to do a second group for their initiatives.
Any attacks of opportunity while they're going for Darn?
Yes, you will be able to get them, and the other ones are going after Inari.
May I be on this as well with my feet?
So the other 4 are going after Inari.
Oh, joy.
Darn. Okay, so you get an attack of opportunity on the first one because it had to get past you, Inari.
Alright, I'm gonna whap it with my sword.
And I'm going to do... This is number 3?
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah, this is number 3 in the group. Okay, that hits. That one misses, and... That one hits. 4, and make me another con save.
Yeah, I did 5 damage for 1.
Okay, so the very first one that, like, he kind of sidestepped and juked, Inari just cuts in half.
Just, like, bisects it kind of thing?
What was that?
No, I'm never mind. Keep going.
So yeah, Darn took another 4 and has to make another con save.
Oh. Oh. Okay. Oh, he is the chosen
And he
one.
makes.
Oh, yay, Darn!
The chosen one is still real, boys and girls.
How much damage? What was the first damage he took from the first one?
So he's taken a total of 10 so far. Is the first one that hit him crit.
Okay.
Next up is the dwarf. Go McCall.
Oh. All of you take care of the bugs. I gotta take care of something more. My side. I look at the race and go, you may be undead, but my God is undead. Turn undead.
You're gonna use turn undead? Did you make
Yep.
that?
I'm a clerk. Turn undead.
Alright!
Let's do...
At level 5?
Yeah, actually, look at the
turn
rules
undead
for
level
turn
1.
undead.
Oh.
We've never actually had to deal with turn undead. We actually have someone that's, you know, good at this stuff. Okay, so the undead
Oh no, real class magic.
has to make a wisdom save DC 14. Okay. So now I will roll his. And he makes it like a boss.
Oh, White says, you did what now?
Okay, so McCall has gone. Next up is the puppy, Mako.
Yay! Mako to the rescue! Let's see, Mako is going to... Ew, I don't know, do you even want to do that, puppy? They look nasty. Let's not do that.
Dogs don't mind as much.
This is a smart dog, bro. It's a smart puppy. Smart puppy and Cuddle will not do anything too explosive, so... After it, he will go
some of these
for
dogs these days.
So what's puppy?
Bite at the nearest one.
What's he doing?
He's gonna bite at the nearest one.
Okay, so he's gonna bite one of the centipedes. Okay,
Yep.
go for it.
What you got?
That will hit. Roll damage.
Yay, puppy!
That definitely kills it. So he just kind of like, he pretty much does all but eat the centipede. He gets a good old chunk out of it. He's just like... Next up is the white. The white is going to...
Yeah, who is this a turn on yet? I don't know.
He's actually going to go for the dwarf.
Well, yeah, he tries to do whatever Turn Undead does. I don't remember that.
He knows what's dangerous. So what he does, he actually just straight out pulls out his longbow, takes a couple of steps back, and he's just going to go ahead and shoot at the dwarf. Let's see, roll. And miss with his first. The second, on the other hand, does not miss. McCall takes 3 damage. It like thunders into his armor, and you know the arrowhead falls off. But it hurts. It stung. And after the white, it is Inori's turn.
Inori is gonna continue to lead out centipedes.
Okay.
I'm gonna...
The next closest then. All right.
No,
Are you gonna attack? Two of them or just one?
Two, since I have
The offhand, yeah. Okay.
Ouch.
Plus you're level 5. So yeah, you can actually attack 3 of these fuckers.
Yeah. Well, I know that one misses.
Yeah, that missed.
So, gonna follow it up.
That also misses. Let's
Yeah,
go for number...
She's not liking the sight of these boys.
No.
Little thing.
She's got eyes now. It's disorienting. She most definitely hits on that one. Roll damage.
Yep.
Nori, trust in the force. Close your eyes.
She kills it. She kind of like cuts it in half. Next up is the next group of centipedes, who are now just going to try to swarm Inori.
Oh joy!
They just want to hug.
That hits, I think.
Yes.
This is the first of group 2. So you take 6 damage. Roll a Constitution save.
Oh, gross. Don't fail me now! Con save. Oh, Jesus.
Okay, she fails. And takes 10 poison damage.
Oh my god! Oh,
Yeah.
shit.
It gets its little mandible fang things into, like, her hand, like, because she just cut that one into pieces. And it kind of, like, bites her hand, and you get a good jolt of that poison.
Oh my god, ow. Why is every fucking thing trying to eat me?
That one hits.
Unless you were the animal person.
For 3, roll another con save.
Oh my god, this is getting irritating. Why does everything want to chomp the ranger?
Well, I mean, to be fair, you did start murder fucking them. Okay.
Oh my fucking god. Inori is not looking good right now.
Another 7.
No sir, she is not looking good.
That one misses. And the last one in that group. Jesus Christ.
Nope, the ranger is gonna...
5. Roll another con save.
Yeah, ranger's going down. Woo woo, woo woo! Make the damn con save, woman! Oh, Jesus.
She makes.
Woo!
You're little tripping balls now.
Don't forget you got healing.
You got
potions.
some serious poison running through your veins now, but you're like you're seeing stars a little bit, understandably so.
Oh, man.
Senties 2 have gone, so that is now the Chosen One's turn.
Okay, Darn is going to look at his meager 10 hit points. He's going to look at Nari, and he's going to nod, and he's going to walk up to her and cast Cure. Let me double check. Yeah, Cure Wounds. And, can you post that spell in the chat real fast for me? I'm pretty certain it's just, what, a D8?
Pat, you cannot
Sorry
have
to slow
me.
everything down.
There you go.
I will destroy you.
Creature touches. So
He could cast it as level
Cure
2
Light
and do 2d8.
Can he cast it?
Yeah, I think so.
It's a little...
He has the
Yeah,
slot.
he'll cast his
I
level
know
2
that
spell.
for a fact.
Yeah.
He doesn't have the spell,
Yeah,
the
he'll
spell
cast
itself,
his
but he's got the slot, I think.
So that's 2d8 for a level 2?
Yep, for a level 2 version. Plus his spell casting.
He'll cast that and roll. Meh.
For 7 plus his 3. So 10.
Spell casting. I believe so. Let me.
So
double
Inori
check
gets
real
10
quick.
back. Darn has gone.
Okay, he is not a 4th level spellcaster. Space disease 14 plus 7 to hit attack. Roll. Yeah, I'm not seeing like what his spell DC is, but his wisdom is 17, so I guess it's +3. So
Yeah, it's +3, so yeah. 10.
Okay.
So 10 hit points. 10. Don't forget you have healing points.
Okay, so she's now got 10 of hers back. Next up is Ash.
Thanks, Don.
Ash is gonna blink for a minute, like realizing what's going on, and then she's gonna go murder blur mode. Closest one, she's just gonna attack with a halberd, and that's 2 attacks.
Okay, she gonna split her attacks.
I'm assuming she hits.
That hits. Roll damage.
Yeah, should.
That
14.
kills it. He,
And she's
pretty much
attacking the next one?
magically cuts that one into pieces. The second one
And she
misses.
misses the last one. Can she use her modifier to do the thwack on the one she just missed?
Yes.
Her bonus action to attack again?
Yeah. Use your thwack.
Shield attack.
That
15,
hits.
does that hit?
Yep.
For 5 damage.
In for 5. So she has killed 2 of them.
Oh, wow. Okay, so they got low hit points.
Alright.
Okay, there's 2 down.
Okay. So that is... You guys have murdered 5 of them. There are now 3 remaining. Okay. Next up is... Group A. Centipedes are all dead, so it's McCall.
I'm going to use
on all the other centipedes,
my sight. Then with 2d6 damage.
You can actually cast the spell in the menu.
What's he gonna do?
Hold on. Yeah.
Yes, there it is.
Word of what? Oh, you're gonna use your spell?
Yes, I have it.
Okay, Word of Radiance. Let me put that into Discord chat for everybody.
Yep.
Okay.
Divine
So he utters a divine word to Kelemvor. Burning radiance erupts from him. And each creature of your choice you can see must succeed on a con save or take 1d6 radiant. Okay. And that is a range of
Level 5, 2d6, yeah.
2d6. So he's got 2d6 damage there, and he's got a lock on 2. Actually 3, because the one's on the ceiling above you. So yeah, you can actually hit all 3. So I got to do their 3 con saves. 20 plus 1.
It's like Sacred Frame, but on like steroids.
First one makes like a champ. Okay. The second one fails miserably. And the third one does as well, so we need to roll 2d6. 3 damage. Okay.
Wait, did your button out?
Yes, there's 4.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Well, there it is. It takes a while for his to go through.
Okay, so 4. Okay. So yeah, he vaporizes, he vaporizes, 2 of them. So there's only 1 centipede left. And... Okay, yeah, so there's no half damage on that one. Okay. Yeah, he just outright nukes 2 of the centipedes off the map. And that is McCall, round 2. Next up is Mako, Super Puppy.
Super puppy! Da-da-da-da. He's gonna go for the undead guy.
Okay.
He's gonna go for a bite and then teleport back.
Nice.
Oh, hell no.
So he's gonna use his move, bite, and then teleport out. Okay. The
Every time the
centipede will
dog
get an
pulls
attack of
for-
opportunity.
Yeah, go puppy!
That is a hit. And the centipede also hits on his AOL. Plus...
I thought the dog didn't get a attack after he was teleported.
He has to run in and then teleport out. Is what he's doing.
Fair point.
Mako takes 6. Roll a con save on us from the attack for opportunity.
There's a damage for his bite.
Okay, and he crits for 17. Very nice. So.
Damn. He's good at that thing.
Okay.
Shit, gotta find Mako.
He gets a good bite on. Mako will do his con save.
There we go. That's what I need to see. This constitution. So, all right. Let's see. No! Don't do that. Don't do that.
He makes like a boss.
Hey, good boy.
Super dog. It is jerk.
Realize Mako was pork rind for being super dog.
Okay, so Mako, you know, he does his thing and he teleports back out.
That's too powerful. Do not allow that. No, I was reading something Aaron left on my computer last night.
Oh.
No,
Okay, so it's got a hit in me. Okay, so the white, seeing the slight shift in how this is going, he, you know, steps in with his long sword. He's got his other hand ready. He is going to attack. There are, you know, 4 people in easy melee range now. 3. He is actually attacking at Ash. Is Ash blurred or anything?
No, I didn't catch it this time.
Okay,
I felt it was more advantageous to my party to actually do damage.
Okay, so he swings his long sword at Ash. With a 6. Would that hit?
Hold on. I don't think it does. I have a 16. It's A2. Damn.
Okay.
Yeah, it hits.
1d8 plus 2. 6. And he's going to hit her with his life drain.
No, this is what the deal. Oh.
That hits.
Oh.
Alright, so now I need to... So yeah, that was a crit, so roll 2d6. Plus 2. He takes 13.
Ouch.
And make a con save.
Okay. Well, I was almost 11.
Okay, you lose off your max hit points 13.
Ouch.
Okay, so she took how much damage officially? Took what, just 6 damage?
She took 6 from the longsword, and she took 13 from the life drain. And she lost 13 of her maximum possible total hit points.
So is it just me taking 13 off the max hit points?
Yes. You're going to take your 13, because you took your 13 damage, to lower your max down too. So you can't heal back up to what you're supposed to be at. Until you get a long rest.
28 hit points. Okay. Oof.
Yeah, total damage she took was 19.
Okay, I have her at 28. But yeah, I think that's right.
Okay, so next up is Inori.
Inori is not having any more of this shit and is going in for the short sword time.
Okay.
Times 3 for all that attack, boys.
Are you attacking the white, or the last centipede?
We're going for the white.
Okay.
With this shit.
That hits.
That's damage for that one.
Okay. So...
And second attack.
Okay. The second attack hits as well.
Yep. And for a final. 4.
Final, of course, also hit, and 5.
Yep. So she's like pulling that good old daddy combo.
Okay, so she has gone. Next up is the last remaining centipede, who is going to nom at Inori. It's already had a taste of her. It wants more.
Ugh.
And that misses.
Yep.
Next
Don't
up is the
think
chosen one.
Go Darn!
Okay, Darn's turn. Darn's going to keep that. Darn's going to take some of this in. Let me look around at my spells real fast. I was trying to figure out a temporary hit thing on the thing there to do what I wanted. What have I got? Well, that's good to know, but I can't get it tomorrow. He's just gonna go ahead and cast Cure Light Wounds level 1 on Ash.
Okay.
That's 5 plus 3,
So
that will
8.
be 8, right?
Yep.
Okay, so Ash heals by 8. And
Okay.
her off the calculator.
Chosen one has gone. Next up is Ash.
Ash is going to lock eyes with the damn light, realize that she's been on the end of something that she did not enjoy, and she's going to use her bonus action to curse it.
Yeah.
And now she's going to attack it with everything.
Okay.
So I can't do my so let me guess. My first attack.
That is a
I think
crit,
I
baby.
Oh,
Okay, so I have
Double
first
dice
paladin
damage. Yeah.
So I'm rolling that. Trying to roll that. Go away.
Nice. Okay.
And I get one more attack.
Yep.
Yes.
Give it a good thwack.
No, this is regular attack. 14.
Yeah. And so a 14. That would hit. Roll damage.
All right. I'll tell.
So what essentially happens?
They just fucking went dragoon
Ash.
on you.
Ash is like, oh hell no, and just does like the spinning halberd thing, and just cuts this thing in half, and then turns around and cuts the half in half.
Do not suck my
He
life.
literally
Lord.
blendered it, like literally just spinning blender.
Right,
Okay.
Let me do some quick math here.
So next,
Well, I'm glad I go ahead.
so you guys, you know, you this feeling of dread still kind of lingers around. You think you hear the sounds of somebody of struggling further down into through that tunnel. And do you guys look around the cellars before you go down?
Yeah, I'll take a look.
Okay. Roll investigate.
Anyone else wants to take a look?
Nope. Inori's gonna kind of crook a finger at Stumpy. I mean the dwarf. And we're gonna go check out further in the hole.
Okay. Ash, you find 40 silver coins.
Right, let me put that in the chat real fast. 40 silver coins?
Yes. Okay.
I'll just add that.
You guys have murderized that part.
Blenderized. Correct, please.
Okay. And then you kind of, you know, you catch back up with McCall and Inori into the tunnels. The tunnels themselves are like laden with cobwebs. A lot more of the centipedes are crunching under your feet as you're walking along. And you know they're dark. These tunnels are dark. You smell old, just stale water coming from somewhere, and the scent of foul corruption greets your nose. Roll everybody. Roll me con saves.
Jesus, Inori. Really?
He's having a day.
Yeah, I guess that excursion took a lot out of her.
I rolled a 2.
The Poor Faye hasn't done this either.
Oh my god.
We're roll 5, we're rolling.
Oh my god.
Constitution save, you said?
Yes. Constitution save. Inari actually made.
Wait, really?
Yes.
With the 10?
Ash made.
Alright, poor Mako, let's see how you do. What is... Go for your save, puppy! Puppy is like...
Puppy fails. Okay, get me one for Darn.
I'm getting that. I'm pretty sure.
Darn fails. So the smell is just so foul for all of you that are walking into this, and it's just getting worse and worse and worse. And like the urge to vomit is almost constant. And you now on your first round of of the next combat, you now have disadvantage on your attack rolls.
Ooh, poor puppy.
You guys eventually make your way through this just god-awful stench that's just lingering around you. It seems to be following you, much like that feeling of dread from earlier. And you make your way into a large catacomb chamber. Several skeletal bodies line the walls of this room. But you feel that the dead are not truly asleep. Let's see here. What is your...
Visibly, I'd like to say Ash has just stopped breathing. That's how she solved her problem with the stench. She's just... The chest is not moving anymore. It's just pure nothingness.
Well, Ash made the save, so she didn't have to worry about it.
I know. I'm just, that's
but
my
yeah.
role playing of how she got around it.
Let's do... Okay, so I need to roll their stealths. Okay, give me a second.
I don't mind a roll again. Yeah.
All right. No. So you, Inari, in the midst of, you're almost dry heaving, you hear them coming through the walls. 2 wraiths and 2 specters float out of the walls before you all. But you get the warning out to everybody before they get there.
Incoming!
So, roll initiatives. Anyone that thinks the ranger sucks, by the way, this is why it doesn't. This is exactly why it doesn't suck.
I take the Rangers over its bad days. The monk's the one that needs help.
The Wraiths have a 14.
Alright, Nora's got 13. Nice.
How are the specters doing?
Puppy. Rolling for puppy. Not bad, puppy.
Oh, I forgot to roll for Darn.
I rolled their ass.
Stumpy will have to save us all.
Specters have a 14.
Darn's too busy heaving still.
Right.
So we have the call with his 18. Okay. So far, he's the man to beat on campus.
I got none.
Looks like Inori had... Was that Inori, or was that,
I had 13 and Mako has 15.
Okay. So you both had a 15, so Inori has a 14 adjusted. Those are her penalty. And Mako... Darn has a 3. Yeah, Darn is not doing very good.
Yeah, he's dry heaving probably.
So it's gonna go Wraiths after Mako, as well as Specters after Mako.
Ash rolled a 16.
Ash did 16? Okay. So Ash is going before Mako. We're gonna give Mako him after the Spectre. Or make Mako go after the Spectre. It's just easier to rewrite it this way. And Darn is just losing his lunch with his 3.
Yeah, Darn's practically what, a 1? I mean, yeah.
Darn is not having a good day.
Yeah, Darn is in the corner.
We're rolling.
Cutthroat.
I hate to bring it up, but should we like roll with disadvantage on this, or is it only
this is
characters?
just your first round of attack rolls.
Okay. Oh, okay.
So it is McCall first. What do you do, dwarf?
Oh, just murder things to death, goddammit.
We've fought ghosts before. I don't know if these are the particularly same type of ghosts we fought before. Now, this might be our 4th ghost.
I hate ghosts.
I mean, by sheer numbers, this is your guys' 6th or 7th?
Yeah.
Total?
We
Some form of ghost?
Right? We're the fucking Ghostbusters.
Not copyright.
So what does the dwarf do?
I'm
looking through his stuff.
Go for it. Go for it. Take your time. We have plenty of time, guys.
Bro.
And Ori is silently thinking to herself, of all the things to see tonight, why this?
Yeah, the Wraith are literally like, they look like Reapers that are just, fluttering cloaks with just burning red eyes and just blackness otherwise where their head should be.
These people must have built their house on a, like, Indian burial ground or something.
I guess I cast spiritual weapon so I can get the wraith.
Oh, good one.
What was that?
I cast spiritual weapon.
Still echoing really bad.
Oh, he's gonna use spiritual weapon.
Okay, so let's type that in.
Oh, yeah.
Spell spiritual weapon.
Ah, almost forgot.
You cast this. You can make a melee. A creature within 3 feet of 5 from the weapon takes force damage equal to 1d8 plus your spell cast modifier. As a bonus action, you can then move the weapon and repeat the attack against the creature within 5 feet of it. Okay. So, you're going to attack the Wraith. Make your spell attack.
Should be able to hit the button.
I hear this spell's a lot of fun.
You get 2 attacks with it, because it is a spiritual weapon. I'm going to make sure that I have that. Okay, so 1d8, there's the damage. We need, now make the attack roll. 1d20 plus... Does it have a spiritual weapon on here? Oh, okay, yeah, it does. On your spell attacks down here, so just go ahead and click that. I assume he's going to attack twice with it on the same Wraith. Which, by the way, that is a crit.
I'm trying to find where the attack roll is attack.
I just rolled it for him on the spells tab.
I have no idea what the fuck. Or the attack roll would be.
So...
Oh, cool, yeah.
It's going... That's the shittiest crit roll ever. So it takes 9 from the first. Okay.
Really? 1 and 1.
We have 2 attack rolls with spiritual weapon.
Yeah.
I just attack roll. I got 2 1s.
No, that was Word of Radiance, not spiritual weapon.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Just roll another spiritual weapon attack.
I'm trying to find it. Good, because I didn't want to get it anyway.
Nice.
Okay, the second attack misses. But that's okay. You still, clipped him for 9. That is Next up then is Ash with her 16.
Alright, Ash looks at them. Do these look like the last ghosts we fought? Like, in sheer scariness, like, are these like the ones that aged people by 10 years, or just the ones that nearly ripped out people's hearts?
Roll an Arcana check.
The more scary ones.
They do seem different, so roll an Arcana check. Two of them seem different. The other two look a lot like the specters you guys fought before.
Oh, I was nearly 16. 14. What do I get before?
So you know that they are wraith. They essentially suck out your life. They suck out your combat vitality. You know that for sure. You know you can't charm them. They never stop. They never tire. You know that you can't poison them, obviously. There's nothing to turn to stone.
But magical weapons and spells should hurt them. Kind of
Magical weapons are the way to go, yes.
Okay. Alright, so, Ash then pulls out her, Ash does her thing. She gets her lance out and she goes to, which one looks like, which one got hurt the most?
The one to your guys' left.
Ash takes a swing at that one. Okay. Does a 19 hit?
It will hit. Roll damage. That's why halberds are awesome.
8.
8. Nice.
Is it down? So if it goes down, she'll use the other.
Next attack, please. Make your next attack on the wraith.
It is not in my notes. Where the fuck?
That will hit.
14.
14. Very nice. Okay, so she takes a pretty good chunk out of it. She actually, like, you feel like as the blade's passing through it, like, because your weapon is all packed almighty, it actually does hurt it. Like, you can hear, like, a sizzling sound as you're fighting it. It's still alive. Do you want to use your thwack?
She's going to, she says, fuck this, go away, and she's going to try to thwack. And she misses.
And the thwack misses. But she got a good chunk out of them. They really don't get enough love. Halberds never get enough love.
I don't have that freaking staff that we got before in my inventory. Or in my notes.
Golfia staff. Your claws are also magical. Inari.
And honestly, yeah, you that has to be what a plus one. I don't know. I don't know. That's true. I gotta. Yeah, you really want to be careful on the curse.
Your claws are magical.
This is true.
Speaking of, it is Inari's turn.
She's like, I really don't want to touch these things. But my sword isn't gonna work, and I might have decent clearance with my bow. So, she's gonna fucking go for the bow with her special ammo.
Okay. Breaking out the special rounds.
Yep, breaking out the professional rounds with the silent murmur to the benefactor who gave them to her.
Okay. So she invokes Palmora's name as she, draws and knocks her arrows. You feel the cold radiating off of the arrowheads. That will most certainly hit. Roll damage.
Yep. Oh wait, plus 1d6.
Yep. Plus 1d6.
Plus 1d6. So,
8 from that.
Is the extra attack just melee?
Nope, it's also your bow.
Oh, fuck yeah.
8, so 4, 2. Okay. That will also hit.
Alright. Nice.
Okay, so she does 4.
And then another 4.
Okay.
And final. Oh yeah, since I'm going after that wraith, by the way. That one's gonna miss. Huh.
Yeah, she whiffed it.
Yeah, whiff that one.
She beefed it a little bit, but that's okay.
Yep.
But it's still
Alright,
kicking.
and she's also gonna actually mark it with favored foe for the next go.
Gotcha. All right, so next up is...
Don't forget your bonus samples.
Actually the Wraith. So, the Wraith, does not...
She hasn't summoned the animal yet.
It does not take kindly to Ash, mauling it for a good chunk of its life. So it, reaches out with its, like the robes kind of reach out, and then these, like, creepy spectral hands, clawed hands come towards Ash's face. And that will most certainly hit.
Yeah, I don't have a 25.
Oh boy. Wow. Ash takes 28.
Oh my god! Okay.
Roll a con save. He makes the con save at least.
Oh my god, that's crazy.
20 damage. Oh god, Ash is gonna take that one. Ash looks bad.
Oh my god.
Okay. The other one is going to float after Inari. Kind of goes through the wall and then comes out towards her. And this one reaches out with its creepy hands. It hits.
Oh, dear god.
24. Make a con save.
Alright. This might be a TPK. Shit.
Might have
Arrow.
Go ahead.
Oh my god, I know it's looking really bad. And a con save? Please make it. Please make it. Please. Yeah.
She makes it like a champ, though.
Oh.
Okay. So the Wraith have gone. It is now up to the Spectres, who are going after...
I didn't actually, I have... Go ahead.
They're going to go after, Mako.
Oh, puppy. I should roll a d6 and see if he gets his teleport back.
Oh, yeah, don't forget to roll your thing.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so yeah, he's got it.
He's got it.
Mako is definitely hit.
I did the math wrong. I thought you said 28 damage. I realized it's 24, so I actually have 10. A big difference, I know.
Mako takes 12. Make a con save.
Oh, puppy. You can do it, Mako. Whew.
He makes it. Y'all are making the con saves, though.
Yeah.
Believe that hits.
Yeah. He's only got a 15 on AC.
He's so close to not. Okay.
Yeah.
And he takes another 12. Make a con save.
What did he take the first time?
He took... Well, yeah.
Yeah. Puppy is looking really bad.
He makes the save, though.
Jesus.
He's not fooling around. Okay, it is actually now Mako's turn.
Yeah, no. Mako has had enough of this shit. Puppy is like, he's gonna use spiritual weapon.
There you go. Get some.
Puppy ain't having none. Puppy is having.
I can't take spiritual here.
It's like, yep, let's see what you do, pupper. Boop. Aww.
12 plus his spellcasting stat, which is 4. So he should be... That would hit.
Nice.
Is he attacking a Wraith or a Spectre?
A Wraith.
Okay. The wounded one, I assume?
Yeah.
Okay, roll damage.
2d8, right?
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
I believe.
Is it disadvantage?
Yeah, roll again. There's a disadvantage.
Yeah. Wait, roll another 20?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
He failed, I forgot. So he still so he still hits either way. Okay.
Yeah, Puppy is got no fucking chill. like
So
what does a
5
spiritual
for his
weapon
first
look
attack.
like?
Okay.
I'm curious.
his spiritual weapon, it's a giant dog bone, and it's just whacking the hell out of shit. This big boy dog bone shows up and just the no-go slaps the sucker.
So it's 1d8 plus. Yeah, it's a 2d8. So it eats 9. Okay.
Oh shit, that's hilarious.
Okay. Don't forget to have his second attack made because you have another one with it
Oh sweet.
as a bonus action.
Do I have to roll another 20?
Yeah.
Okay.
Roll your 2 more. Yeah. Roll this time. You don't have disadvantage at least. That does hit.
Nice.
Like that feeling of just existential, like foul, corrupt terror is just kind of let loose. Very nice.
Okay. Oh, his modifier. Nice.
All right, so 2d8. So he did a 7 and a 3.
Yeah.
What's his stat? So 14. He actually kills the one wraith.
Nice.
So like his big play ball, he just kind of like commands it to attack this wraith, and it just kind of like bounces off of the wraith like twice, and then it dissipates into nothingness, except like a foul black ectoplasm that's left on the catacomb floors. It's the chosen one's turn.
Not puking his guts out.
Is it Darn's turn? I had it.
Yep, it is Darn's turn.
Darn just he's casted he's casted 3 spells. He's gonna cast fuck it, Cure Light Wounds again.
Could you make up AC for his armor on his thing?
Dog armor?
Yeah.
Like leather and dog armor, didn't? Or you did?
Pretty sure we have it on there. Hey, look. Will you load faster? Thank you.
Ash heals by 5 hit points. I mean, it's better than nothing.
Okay. I think I think the 15's with his armor.
Okay, cool.
Let me look it up. I'll just confirm.
Wanted to make sure. I still can't find that fucking staff. I was looking for it.
Yep, that was
somewhere.
Yeah, that was his. Okay. So Darn has healed. Okay. Next up is the dwarf, McCall.
Oh,
There are 2 specters and 1 wraith remaining.
I saw my spiritual weapon up, right?
So, yeah.
That's a concentration spell.
Well, I'll attack the wraith again.
Use the specialty.
Okay, you're gonna attack the wraith.
What?
Use the D20 for this. Yeah.
Yeah, because you can use your bonus action to use an attack. Okay, so 11 plus his stat, so yeah, that hits. Full damage.
Yep.
2d8 plus his spellcasting stat of 3, so
Really?
2d8 plus
Another
3.
2?
Get your second d8.
I can't roll.
You still got a second attack.
6, so he did 11. Okay.
Second attack with it.
And now use your second. Go for your
We
second.
gotta roll for attack.
Yes.
Yep. Use your second attack.
No, I forgot. forgot to cast shield again when that thing fucking hit me. Oh, well,
That would have made probably a big difference.
yeah. It
Not
happens.
getting murderized, that will hit. There's a
Right.
+6 on that. Okay. So roll your 2d8 +3.
Where the fuck is that staff?
7. Okay.
This is pissing me off, man. I
Okay,
could
so
have that was worried
nine.
about it.
Yeah. And next up is Inori.
Well, we're going all in boat
No
now.
pressure.
They're gonna shoot the wraith, I assume.
Yeah, she's got favored foe on his ass.
Okay. Nail him.
Wow.
You just barely hit that.
Yeah. Hey, still getting used to sight, damn it. Okay,
Wind speed minimal.
10.
Bell over there. Wait, I see something.
36. Now roll the
I will own you.
second will hit.
Yeah, it's a crit too. And another one.
Don't forget
I'll just
your
roll
cold ammo
all the
damages,
damage.
so roll me
I'll roll it at
2d6s.
the end. Yeah, I'll roll it at the end when I get all
Okay.
3 out. Just in case, yeah.
Okay. I'm doing your hunt. You're doing your hunter's thing. Okay.
Nope, that's the third attack.
That'll hit. Damn.
Yep, and these are the 3d6s for the cold damage. And what the fuck, favorite foe? And another d4 for favorite foe.
Roll your d4.
And d4.
So this thing, like, literally, like, as she's shooting it with these arrows, she literally, like, you literally see, like, the explosions of frost and holy power both inside of it. It's still there, but it's, like, it's almost completely transparent now. After that, it is now Ash's turn.
How hurt does the monster look, guys? It looks like it's pretty fresh.
The Wraith?
Yeah.
The Wraith is almost gone. The last remaining Wraith, like, you can almost completely see through it and is bleeding ectoplasm everywhere.
Okay, I'll do a full-on attack then instead of canceling defensive spells. If I do, I'll just have to remember I have shield. Yeah, it'll be fine. So Ash is going into attack mode, and let's see what happens.
Alrighty.
And she rolls a 2. Alright, first one I assume is...
That will definitely miss.
Alright, second one... 19.
Second one will hit. Roll damage.
11.
So that kills it. So that one, like, like, the magic in her packed weapon just disintegrates what's left of its body, and, like, just now Ash is just covered in black goo.
Is there still another monster on the
Yes,
field?
there are 2 specters remaining, and it is their go. One.
Well, can I attempt to thwack one of them?
Yeah,
Thwack?
you can take a step and
Wasn't it?
thwack. Go for thwack.
It misses.
Yep. Okay. So the first specter decides that it doesn't like the fact that Ash just tried to, you know, smack it in the face with the back of a halberd. Ghosty ass did not appreciate that. Seriously. That clean misses. The other one takes a shot at Ash. And also misses.
Any attack of opportunity?
There are none because Ash went to them.
Okay.
Next up then is Mako.
Oh, he's still using this spiritual weapon, bro. Puppy ain't having none of
Alright.
this no more.
Make your spell attack.
Spell attack. Go.
I said
Puppy.
go. You fetch.
Oh wait, that's four.
What's his wisdom?
I think that's 3. Plus 3, 11. I think. Yeah, plus 3, so it'd be 11.
Alright, that would miss. Yeah, that misses.
Well, that one missed. What about the second one?
Okay, go for the second swing.
go for Magic Ball of Doom number 2. And fuck that.
The ball just goes sailing off for a second. Mako is still a little disoriented from, you know, having hit the life sucked out of him almost.
Yeah.
The Chosen One is next.
Okay, he's going to cast Sacred Flame on one of the things.
Okay, so
I believe that's more damage. Is this 2d8 now?
Spell list? Look at the spell list.
Flame like Radiance, so they have to make a dex save. They're not.
Yeah, DC is 14.
So that one of them now has to make a save. Okay. He fails. So he will take 2d8. Roll 2d8.
2d8.
Yep.
Uh, 5 damage. 5 radiant damage.
It's a good start. Okay, so next up then is the dwarf. I assume he's going to use his spiritual weapon some more.
Pretty much, I got it.
All right, light him up.
What does your spiritual weapon look like?
A weapon.
Hang on a minute. Let's look up Kellamor's weapon here.
It's a dwarf, so it's probably a big ass tankard of ale or something.
His spiritual weapon is actually a bastard sword.
I was about to say, it's a gigantic beard that slaps people.
So that will hit. Roll your 2d8.
Nope, underneath the beard is a spiritual fist. That's a beard fist.
Okay, and he 78.
Oh shit.
3.
Only in Dwarven are their words. Drunken beard fist.
Okay, so he takes a good clip out of that one. So the dwarf is gone. It is now Inori's turn.
Yeah, he got a second one coming.
Oh yeah. Go ahead and do your second. That hits. Roll damage. That actually kills the specter. So a pale blue ectoplasm is, you know, just kind of against the wall. The next one is Inori's turn. Inori has fired.
Ghosts. Huh. Oh yeah, already. Yep. All right. Same old song and dance. Time to eat it, sucker. And nope. Wait.
Miss. Okay. Roll your second. And the second will also miss.
Wow. He lost some momentum there.
Next up then is...
Oh, wait, nope, that one I hit. I had one more.
Yeah, 3.
She should only have 2 attacks. With her longbow. She doesn't have the offhand.
Yeah, my bad. Yeah.
The first two miss. Okay.
Yep.
She misses with her 2 bullets. Ash is next. There's only one remaining.
Ash block size with the next one, and Leif goes Blair.
All right, let's go Blender.
Let's see.
That will most certainly hit. Roll damage.
Jesus Christ.
He could potentially one-shot this thing, I think. If I remember right.
Wait, I credit?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, make it sure. Sorry, let me roll damage.
Woo! Very good opening fight.
Attacks again.
That will hit. Roll damage.
And now she'll thwack.
Okay, and the thwack will also hit. And Ash does, in fact, just
7 damage.
whap, like, slash one hit, comes on the backstroke, hits it with the halberd, and then just thwacks it right where its skull should be, and the thing just dies.
What I was already dead.
Semantics.
Resent it back to hell.
Welcome to hell, population you.
Ash is like breathing hard now. It's like,
okay, let's see. Inori has fired 2 bullets.
Could you roll for salvage?
Yeah, I'm seeing how many times I'm gonna have a roll for salvage for arrows.
Yeah, I
3
fired
bullets,
like
4 bullets.
like 9 or something like that, actually.
Yeah, so let's roll 90, 20. Okay. 2, 3. Actually, what I'm gonna do is that's 4 from that. 7. She gets 7 of her arrows back
Cool.
out of the 9 she's fired.
Nice.
Okay.
Take a short rest.
Oh, yeah, you guys are like everyone's got like shot, like just everyone that's been hit like super pale, or looks like they're, you know, almost gaunt. Look, you all look god awful. And I assume you guys are gonna look around this catacomb as well during this rest.
Yeah.
Roll investigate checks. And yeah, roll me some investigation checks, guys.
Alrighty.
Okay.
Ash
Very
got
good.
Fire today.
Very good. Okay.
So
It's under
on the skill list.
On your skills. Might pour some more bourbon. I'm out of water. So let's break out the good stuff.
Aaron, I don't know if I can actually separate the Polar Master. It's so fun.
Alright, that should be enough.
Leave go blurred.
Alright. Sippy sip of the sippy sip. Okay, so as you guys are, you know, exploring this catacomb, you do see the stairs leading further down. You hear the sounds of a man screaming down there. But you find, as you're looking around, they're on some of the skeletons. One of them is dressed in the robes of a magi and has a small rune-encrusted wand with a garnet at its tip. The first, like the second body you see is like a really well-to-do, like clearly a noble or lesser noble of some sort, like a courtier. In his possession there is a bag filled with 300 gold coins, and in the fifth body you guys come across a man, or what was a male skeleton, clad in ringmail, and he has a large rune-encrusted shield.
Okay, how much gold was that real fast? So I can
300.
Real fast?
300.
300. Ash will roll a knowledge arcana on the wand.
Okay, start with the wand.
That was almost.
Okay, yeah, you don't know if it's magical, but you know it's definitely it's well made enough to be potentially magical. Are you going to check out the shield?
Yeah, I'll check out the shield now. There we go.
The shield is like as she's brushing and like muttering in the arcane, You brush your fingers across the runes, they flare to life. It is clearly a magical shield. It is a +1 large shield. Which means it will...
Anybody want a magical shield? This looks nice.
Hey, something. There's a shield over here. You use those, right?
Yes, I use the shield.
Then it's yours.
The magic shield. There you go.
Okay.
Do you know any arcane lore by any chance? There's a wand here. I'm trying to figure out what it does. Ash shows the wand to the board.
I was waiting for you to try to do something with like throwing against the rock, but I can take a look at it.
Yeah, you do have arcane, don't you?
Yes, I do have arcane.
Nice.
Okay. So, is he investigating the,
Yeah, it's just...
I wrote through the one.
Okay, yeah, he doesn't know anything either.
Like, well,
He just kind of goes, well, it's really pretty.
No. I take the look. I look at it and go, a ball thrown against the rock. That might actually work. Right.
No! No.
Okay. The shield will require attunement. So that'll be one of his 3 attunement slots when he gets there. I assume you guys are going to spend a short rest down here.
Wait, is a short rest 10 minutes or an hour?
Hour.
Yes,
Or do you want to press on?
Oh, we got 18 hit points.
Here, guys.
Well, I was going to take a couple minutes to pull up. I was going to take
Time to be without your bard, eh?
Oh, yeah. The nice cleric man wants to heal our wounds with magic. Shut up and let it happen.
Fine. Is that effect with my hit points still on me?
What?
Max hit points being reduced?
Yes.
The
that
hit
is
points.
still against you.
Is that for like a day, or do I need to...
That is until you long rest.
Okay.
And you know that whoever's down there is probably not going to be alive for much longer, so...
Okay, go ahead. Heal away. We can't afford to take a rest. This guy needs...
Yep.
I'm going to use my current souls on whoever needs it.
I'm gonna have Mako pitch in with, I think he has healing something too, actually.
I think he's got healing word, doesn't he?
I cure wounds, yes he does.
I got cure wounds for water wounds. I have 3 spell slots level 1 and 3 spell slots level 2.
Cool. Don't burn them all.
Actually,
I'll take one. He only has 18 hit points. That is very bad.
Ash is going to go ahead and go into her inventory and drink a healing potion.
Okay.
Oh, right.
That's actually a really good idea.
Yeah. I'm doing the other two. I am to drink.
Smoke them if you got them, boys.
That's right. She does have a healing potion. I'm going to use
And
that.
spending a hit die would also be a good idea. So, spend your hit die. Yep, take a short rest. Like, the sounds like have gotten quiet again down there.
Where the fuck is that?
You guys are really beat to shit. So.
Alright. But I will use a healing potion. Roll
Yes.
2d6 plus 2 hit points is what it says. So 2d6 plus 2.
Okay.
I got 6 hit points.
Ash gets 6. Okay.
21's better than nothing.
Yeah. Since Max is pretty crippled right now anyway.
Okay.
That is terrible.
Ash is gonna go ahead. Ash is gonna go ahead.
8 for Inari, okay.
Yes, he's still pretty bad.
So Ash heals by 8 now.
Mako is...
Yeah, I'm at 28.
Jesus, what is Mako at? Mako's at like what? Just as bad as everybody else? Shit. Poor Doggy. Wait, Doggy has a healing potion.
Doggy should probably use it.
Yep, he's gonna...
Mako's gonna open his kegger.
Yep. So he gets...
He's got his little beer koozie and he just sips on it.
Yeah, he gets 7 back.
So he gets 7.
Yeah.
Darn's back at max hit points, I think.
Okay, not bad. Not bad.
Mako is barely up there. Like he had like maybe like 8 hit points left or something stupid like that. My poor doggy.
What's Mako's max hit points?
Not very many.
Darn's is 25. He still needs back up.
He hit 35 max hit points and he took like 24. Well, more than that actually.
Darn has one more second level spell, and I believe he has 2 more first level spells left. So that's a little bit of healing still left that's needed. Ash can't curse anything yet.
Hit point. So
Okay.
19.
So you guys.
I'm gonna use the cure spell on
My level 1, I'll roll right now.
so roll a hot roll.
Okay.
11.
Damn.
Very nice.
That's healing.
Yep. He's pretty much almost back up to max. So he's good. And Nori is still screwed. Still only got 26 out of 63. So Mako's gonna use his freaking, his cure wounds.
Yep.
On her. He's level. What spell slots does this dog have anyway? Let me think of it.
If he's the same as Darn, I was on the page just a minute ago. Let me get back to it.
He has a level 2 slot, right?
Yeah, I think he has 2 level 2 spells. Let me literally bring it right up here.
Alright.
Spellcaster, 5th level, 3 cantrips, knows 4 spells, can cast 4 level 1 spells and 2 second level spells.
Alright, so he's gonna use the second level for cure wounds.
Nice.
So Inori will get back 13.
Okay, so she's up to 39 then.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's not bad. That's not bad.
That's doable.
It's doable.
So you guys, you heal
So
up.
Ash-
You're drinking your quick hits of booze.
Right?
Your
Ash
red
is really
Kool-Aid.
like-
Or Rockstar Fruit Punch.
Ash asks, so is the screaming stop from down the tunnel?
What was that?
Or is it still screaming down the tunnel?
She can hear the sounds of like someone breathing really heavily at the very bottom of the tunnel. And you're not sure if they're safe or what, but you definitely hear the sound of somebody down there.
Ash looks at Honori and she's like, do you hear anything? You got the ear for this.
Yep, roll perception.
Actually, I was gonna use one of her ranger abilities, that thing where you can use a spell slot to detect what's around you. What is that thing again?
I don't know, actually.
You can post the chat features.
It's a feature, I know. Da-da-da-da-da-da. Where'd it go? Oh, primeval awareness. That's what it is.
All right, so we want ability.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a feature. I don't know how you use it though. Oh, you just expend a spell slot.
I was about to say, if there's someone worth saving, I'm willing to go down there, but if there's no one worth saving, I'm taking a short rest.
That is none of those things.
Yeah, it's the feature in the player's handbook.
Yeah, I was trying to do a thing. All right.
You can copy and paste it in chat.
Yeah, we're gonna have to. I was just trying to be cute. That's all.
There.
Okay, so she, does her primordial awareness. You sense, 3 undead down below into that next chamber, down the stairs. It also. Oh, it doesn't reveal their location or number. But you kind of know where they're at. There's only one last little thing that y'all have seen. But yeah, you definitely get a ping of the undead.
There are undead waiting for us down there.
But you do still... roll me a perception check, by the way.
She kind of closes her eyes to concentrate a little better.
Channel your manimal.
You definitely hear the sound of breathing down there. Like a guy. It sounds like a guy who's really just like damn near exhausted, and he's just trying to like be quiet about it, and he's hiding.
Yep. Well, if that's, I hear somebody still alive down there, so it might be him. But he's not. We probably better get down there soon, or he's screwed.
Should we should we scout it out or something? That's what we do if Ferris was here.
Well, actually, I think I can handle that. Mako, here, boy. We're
Get
gonna
your
try
scout
this.
on.
So Inori finds a not gross spot to sit and gives Mako a nice little pat, and uses beast scent.
The party starts thinking.
Let's see here. She needs to do. Oh. Okay, so what's she doing?
Beast sense. She's
Beast-
gonna, connect with Mako so he can go look for them.
Well, I mean, she's got better stealth than he does.
Yeah. I don't really want to do that.
So roll Mako stealth.
Yeah, I can go stealth. Yeah.
Ash briefly reaches for a scroll of her belt and then thinks, like, if you need help, I might be able to come along.
No, I think no.
All right, get your stealth on.
Here's
Okay.
I guess my stealth is off today.
Okay, so she just kind of disappears into the ether practically. She's making her way down the stairs.
Don't get yourself
You
killed.
come into a.
There's so much more to see in this world. There are nice things like flowers.
You make your way down this winding staircase, and you come into this just absolutely gorgeous, gilded burial chamber with just high arches, runes all over the walls, and there's a golden sarcophagus in the middle of the room.
And Inori's thinking to herself, this isn't gonna end well.
I'm a little busy. If you need me, just ask.
But
If it's important, just let me know. Sorry, guys.
is there any rune she might recognize from just handling that doohickey of hers? I'll even do a stupid non-arcana check thing for it, just to see.
So go ahead.
Let's see what I get. Oh, okay.
So she kind of understands, like, a little bit from her ordeal last night, and a little bit from the things she handled, her other stuff, and kind of looks at her arms and looks kind of around. You actually kind of recognize some of these, and they seem to be a chamber to greet a great and powerful lord into his afterlife. Roll me a charisma save.
Oh, wow, okay.
Okay. So you're kind of piecing together that this is like some kind of like this is either like a guide to bring someone into their eternal life or to bring about some kind of resurrection. And you start hearing like this chant in like the back of your ears, like almost like a whisper, and all you can feel from it is like just some vague, forbidden, unholy sensation that just kind of dances along the nerves and just kind of falls away from you.
Oh, this is not good. So she's gonna like creep her way back upstairs to let the party know what she found.
Also, make a perception check to see if you saw the dude down there.
Oh,
It is a semi-rescue mission.
You know, now she has eyes. She can do that.
yeah. Right. And wow, okay.
Let me roll his stealth.
Yeah, he is still trying to hide.
Yeah, she actually makes him out pretty comfortably. Like, He was kind of like hiding in like behind one of these columns that were like coming down from the ceiling. Also, you noticed when you were in there, like way up towards the outer edges of what your vision allows for, you swear you saw the outline of bodies hanging upside down and pointing towards the golden sarcophagus.
Okay, can I make an update? Please. Grew up in rituals like that, so I might not know about it.
Nah, I snuck down by myself.
Yeah, we
Tell me about it.
First story.
Okay, yeah, you can make a knowledge religion check.
Yeah. Well, if I have something I can try to draw what the sizzles look like on, that might help. I'll just like pick up a centipede leg and kind of.
Yeah, make the knowledge religion check with advantage.
Gonna write it out amid the dust of the thing with the centipede leg to the best of my ability.
Because you do have her describing it all to you.
Yeah.
Plus what she already knows.
You should have.
So you'll have advantage on your knowledge religion check.
I
Gave me it. Yeah.
Here it is.
didn't spend so much time in big bar. I should know rituals.
Oh yeah, I got roll twice for disadvantage. I don't have.
Okay, so I got to do another one for him.
Yep, I got it.
All the typing.
Oh, you're on 16. Where you going?
Okay, so from what she describes, because she does a pretty good job of telling you what she saw and what she knows about it, it kind of jogs your memory. That is clearly a ritual to keep a spirit trapped, actually, within the sarcophagus.
Oh.
So I don't think we want to let this thing out. Or maybe that's what they're trying to break it out, maybe?
Is there any
Maybe.
I can arrange with the dead. Maybe I can communicate with it.
I don't think you want to do that. Why do you want to talk to that?
Necromancy.
God, it's a death thought. Why would I want to talk to the dead?
Because it's locked away for a reason.
Well, we know there's other undead in there. It could be just ghosts or zombies.
What kind of weirdo did we run into?
Did you find the guy down there? Ash asked.
No, he's hiding, but we don't know. I don't know. I didn't get to see what he was hiding from, if anything. There might be dead bodies hanging somewhere. I think I caught something like that out of the corner of my eye when I was coming back. But I don't really think I want to know. Let's just get the guy and not wake this thing up and get out of here.
Okay, I like. Why don't we sneak in there? Maybe give the guy one of our last healing potions, and maybe use the scroll invisibility and get him out. Does that work?
Who's gonna see that?
Hi, I'm a ranger. I know how to do that.
Can the ranger use my scroll, or does it have to be like an arcane spellcaster? Right? God, let me look. Can anyone use scroll? Sorry. And stealthily using a scroll sounds like really shit.
Well, I put my hand on Naruto's shoulder. Before he goes down the dark, let's make it a little easier. Cast Freak on her.
Ooh. I don't know what that is.
I don't know either.
Take into dexterity check.
Oh, fucking sweet.
Can you post it in chat?
Yeah.
Okay, so Nope, I don't think so. So,
I can't find it.
What's it called again?
what's the plan here?
I'm trying to let them just find Diego.
From invisibility. Love this call.
Oh, he's using the ability thing.
Great.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that ability buff thing, enhanced ability spell thingy.
Yeah. I know. The guide?
No. Something.
Ability.
Enhanced ability. Let me just, type in spell enhanced ability.
Yeah, like enhanced dexterity, so more people can take damage.
There we go. Got it. Ooh, nice.
So I guess I could sneak down there with Honori and try to sneakily use the invisibility scroll. I feel like we're.
Are you guys gonna try to sneak down?
Yeah. Dorothy used the cast grace of the ability thing on Inori.
Yeah.
Advantage on dex checks.
And
okay.
You know what? I let instead of just going down and trying to. Right, Ash is just gonna try to sneak. Let's see how bad this goes with Ash, right?
All right.
Can't possibly
roll your stealth. Not bad.
There's Inori.
Okay.
Okay. Ori does really well on hers.
Honori, do you have another healing potion open? Or did you use all yours?
Yeah, you guys make your way down, right?
Yeah. I guess we'll have the two stealth go down, and everyone else can just wait immediately to come in and attack.
Yep.
Ash, roll me a charisma save. Very nice. Okay.
How's that?
There you go.
I'm actually good at charisma.
So you hear the chanting in the back of your ear, and it just kind of dies away and falls away from you. You make your way down, and you're now standing in this, burial crypt of some sort. And as you do, you're making your way over to the guy, and as you're making your way over, the sarcophagus lid slides open.
Oh no.
And a very wizened husk, clad in gold armor and bearing a just looks like punching gauntlets. Kind of looks around. It's very ornately dressed. Like there's tatters of what was once a royal cloak hanging from its shoulders, and there's these burning pits of yellow for eyes, and it's kind of looking around, but it doesn't see you guys.
Oh, God, I really missed that mental communication.
Let me see here. Roll homeschools. However, it does see homeschool.
Oh no.
It does see the poor caravan guard, and starting to make its way over. It doesn't see you guys yet, because you guys are kind of like ghosted into the shadows. Really well.
Nori, I'm gonna cast Blur, and I'm just gonna attack it. And you want to try to get the guy out, maybe?
You don't want to try to blow his teeth. I mean, he looks pretty tough.
Or y'all could just shout for help like smart people.
That too.
Or I go for it. My first action is going to be a cast alert, so go for it.
Okay,
Whatever
so
our scenario
roll
is,
and roll. So now you have your surprise round on him, so you have advantage on your first attacks.
Goes to attack, and
And I assume Ash is, you know, gonna go ape shit on this thing.
Inari's gonna
cast alert for.
Yep. One starts. Inari's gonna grab homeschool and pretty much drag his ass up the stairs and start screaming, "Guys!"
Yeah. I know it's a surprise attack, and I'm wasting it, but I'll be honest. I'm gonna go into the long play and just cast alert. I'll do that.
So you use your surprise round to cast Blur. Okay. Inari, what are you doing?
I am going to wait until Ash does something to the thing so I can grab homeschool. Damn it!
I'll attack him next turn. I promise.
Well, it knows Ash is there now because of the blur, so Ash wasted her surprise round completely.
Inari's just gonna grab the guy and butt.
Okay.
Right, come on, dude.
I will interpose myself between Inori and the thing and the guy, so I will always be the first one between it.
So Inori's gonna just use her surprise round to try to run. Okay.
Yep, with homeschool. Come on, homeschool, we go.
So she grabs him and she's, you know, starting to run up back towards the stairs. It's about, you know, you had to use a double move to get towards the bottom of the stairs. And just as you're going to, you know, start your way up the stairs, roll initiatives.
Active ready.
Nori has a 15. Ash has a 23. Okay, so the initiative order at the moment is Ash, with her 23. The Mummy with his 18. And then Inori with her 15. Okay, the dwarf. So when he joins combat, he'll have an 18, so he's going to go before the Mummy.
Yeah, I'm coming running down, yelling. He's out there. Get him up. Get him up.
Okay, Darn, when he comes in, we'll have a 14.
And this is Mako, who's going dead last no matter what.
Mako has a 10. Okay, so it's going to take Mako, Darn, and McCall a full round to get down. And so the Mummy is going after Ash. What is your normal round action?
I'm attacking like I normally would.
Okay.
Does the 14 hit?
Let me see. Let me look. Tell me that was the one thing I didn't write down last night. That it was.
We get to kill all the undead things today.
That's why I didn't write it down. Yes, that does in fact hit.
Alright. Doing the damage. 9 damage. And doing a second attack. 15. I'm guessing that hits. Doing the damage.
Yes, it does.
9. And going in for the thwack.
Okay, so
11, I guess, is my hit.
An 11 does hit. And
it does? Oh, okay.
9, 15,
yeah, just an extra 5 damage.
5, so she just cranked out 3 damage, so this thing's already fucked. Alright, so he's hurting. Ash has opened up a good one. Dwarf is spending his time to get down. Next up is the Mummy, who is what he's going to do is he's going to retaliate with his punching gauntlets. Ash, he's got disadvantage at least, so you got that going for you.
Yeah.
Let's see here. Miss. Okay. So he has like these golden like clawed punching gauntlets, and he just kind of takes 2 good swings at you and misses. And it is now Inori's normal round.
Yep.
So you're sending homeschool up the ramp, and then what?
She's sending homeschool up the ramp and is gonna go for a special ammo longbow shot.
Okay. Take your shot.
Kind of muttering under breath, please let's get this over with.
Okay. She hits.
Man, that plus
9. Okay. So she
6 for cold, right? Yeah. Or 4. D6 for cold. Never mind. So
okay.
12.
And let me look that up
Regular
again.
and cold.
Okay. So the cold damage does in fact do damage. So right. So Inari has gone.
We just come in here and we just start smacking him around with everything. Not even like.
Darn takes his round to get down to you guys, and then Mako does as well. So you guys now are all down at the bottom. It is back to the top in initiative order with Ash.
In for a penny, in for a pound. Ash is going in again.
Going ham.
Yeah, she's going ham. 13.
That will hit.
7 damage.
Okay.
And 11 hits, if I remember last time.
Yes, it does.
7 again. And coming in with the staff part. 12.
That will hit.
5 damage.
So you like literally like you get 2 really good just hits in with their halberd, and she gets a good thwack in, and you hear like a rib or something break, and this thing's still alive, if you can call this thing alive. But it's definitely hurting. Next up is now the dwarf.
Okay, what is
You're at the bottom of the stairs now. You are able to get to combat.
Or anybody.
What was that again?
What upstairs is really range for anybody?
The mummy.
Alright, I will cast guidance bolt on the mummy.
Okay. You're gonna cast a spell?
Yep.
Guiding bolt.
Because the next attack is guaranteed attack for the next person.
Oh shit! Wow. Okay. Nice.
That's why I say melee range.
Okay.
So
Yeah, he's gonna guiding bolt on the mummy.
guiding bolt.
Yep.
That
Damn,
is
bro.
a spell. Oh, very nice. A really good spell.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so he has to make a spell attack. So just go ahead and click on your +6 there, beside guiding bolt, on your spell list.
I did it.
Yeah, it takes a minute.
No problem.
I actually rolled a 15.
I finally rolled something good.
That most certainly hits. Now roll its damage.
Wow, 46.
5d6.
Oh right.
Make a range attack spell. Target.
Okay, so he literally, like, he invokes the wrath of, he's bringing the light of Kelemvor to this mummy, and to send it back to hell where it belongs. And he literally, like, just, like, this blast of sunlight coming from his radiant holy light coming from his hand just disintegrates the mummy.
As I was damn girl, sneak away from a damn mummy. They have no eyes.
Hey.
Okay.
Go hide under a rock, Stumpy.
Okay, that can't possibly been a bad thing, right? We didn't just kill the protector that was holding an evil spirit in, right? Right? This wasn't rash, right?
If it is, that happened to be the case, I blame you.
All of a sudden, Strahd comes down. He's got his bathrobe on.
God.
What are you doing in my basement?
Who was in my bubble bath?
Don't kill me.
Wait, was the mummy guarding his bathrobe? I'm confused. Alright, Ash is looking around.
Strahd comes down with Fury Bunny goes, that was my killer.
Wow. That's terrible.
Okay, so let me see
Anything
here.
else? Like, I mean, it's like Ash noticed anything else moving. Like, we thought 3 undead were on downstairs. Where are the other 2?
So you hear the sound of like malevolent laughter as it runs up through the chamber roof above you. It's like you just hear it, then you feel like all that dark energy just suddenly leave that you guys have been feeling.
Oh, fuck.
I
think
blame you.
Here's my thing for this. Okay.
Sorry, Nori kinda looked at Ash with this "you done fucked up" face.
I thought we're going for the guy. What? I mean, are there good mummies? I don't know.
Mummies, given the way it was interred, it was probably a guardian. Which, diplomacy. Or at least just grab the guy and like.
Well, to be fair, it didn't seem particularly intelligent either.
Once you leave the sphere of its guardianship, it probably would have gone back to rest.
Probably, but we'll see. Do you want me to roll some knowledge religion or knowledge arcana or something?
Go ahead, just for giggles.
13 get me anything?
So read the thing about this guy.
You know, it's never the DM says go ahead just for giggles.
So you know that usually these things are usually guardians. Like you do manage to identify that this thing was clearly not like a high priest or anything. This must have been like kind of like a rank and file warrior of some sort to just guard this tomb, or maybe something beyond this tomb.
I mean, Ash is not letting him concentrate on his spell yet. So it lasts for 10 rounds.
I suppose we better go find out what we let out.
Actually, Inori and McCall, because you're both natives to Barovia, you guys can make knowledge locals, whatever that's called now. Okay.
I think it's
I think it's just history.
History, yeah. Roll me a history check with advantage, both of you.
Oh, advantage. All right, so let me do that again because I didn't do it.
Like you're talking about this, dark guardian that you guys had to put down.
There we go.
Better. You're starting to like you'll have a little snippet. Now in McCall, he does really well too. So you guys remember little snippets growing up about how it's just really, really old stories. Like, great-grandpappy was telling these around the campfire kind of thing, or, around the house during dinner hour to scare you guys. But allegedly before Strahd, or even before the man that Strahd destroyed, and to take this area for himself, this place used to actually be a completely different region. it used to be a very, very hot climate. Once upon a time, and it was ruled by a lord named Amasul.
Oh no.
Guys, why do you have that look on your faces?
And Amasul was a really powerful warrior priest who was, he become essentially a king priest. And he was into some pretty dark shit. To the point that when Strahd would have rolled, if Strahd had rolled around when this guy was still reigning, Strahd now might have been considered an upgrade.
Oh.
I'm not liking these facial expressions.
Yeah, Nori could have definitely licked that ass like you done really fucked up.
Stop it! I don't like your new expressive eyes.
I just remember the story going. Huh.
I used to like this guy. He's kind of like a hero. He's real. Wow.
Also,
That's worse than just kind of head kill.
roll me some dex saves, guys.
Oh lord.
What do you care? You got super dex.
Not today!
Okay, hang on a minute. Alright.
Oh no.
Wait, how long did
Wait,
that
you have advantage, so yeah, roll that again, Inari. Roll that again.
Let me look at the duration.
Oh, that ain't no better. Ash ain't no good either. Alright. Come on, dwarf. Show him how it's done.
Roll that death save, so.
Look at the duration itself.
It lasts an hour.
Oh, it lasts an hour. Holy shit. Okay.
Alright, McCall, roll your dex save.
Yeah,
The big bulky dwarf.
it is
Armor and shield is gonna roll next thing.
Yeah,
I'm good.
Nobody's on.
We all.
Darn! Roll your save.
Alright, rolling.
Yeah, rolling Mako's save. Oh, puppy, go.
Oh my god. Oh my god. So, all of you failed. Oh my god. This is hilarious. So, you're all, like, talking around this mummy's, corpse.
Remains.
Those bodies that Inori was talking about fall on you. You all take 13 damage from the bodies hitting y'all.
Nice.
When the bodies land, and like you guys are like, oh god, yeah, and the bodies like they start dissolving into puddles of black goo. You hear a dark, just malevolent laughter ringing through this burial chamber, and he says, you hear the words, "Once again I stride this realm. Once again the sun shall rule over this domain."
Evil Taylor!
There's suddenly like a whole bunch of light now in this burial chamber as the braziers that have been long burned out suddenly burst into just brilliant, almost white flame. Everything around you is just so blindingly bright that you can barely see to make your way back up the stairs. And as you're making your way back up the stairs, the ground trembles beneath your feet. You hear the bedrock around you cracking, shifting, and rearranging itself. And when you leave the house, The house, like, literally, like, roll me athletic saves, because you guys are now running out. Because you can start feeling things are starting to give way behind you or around you. So roll me athletics checks.
Let's go faster.
There we go. That's more like it.
It's like, nope.
Ash only got 10.
Ash trips. Hang on.
I need to roll
Really?
Ash takes 4 damage from, like, literally, like, ramming her ankle into, like, a rock as it, like, you know, juts up.
Okay, there's Mako, I guess.
McCall.
I can't roll
Roll for
anything.
darn.
McCall takes 4 damage as he, like, bashes his knee into a stair that suddenly shoots upward. Darn.
Darn rolled a 7.
And Mako. Okay, so Mako takes 1 damage as, like, a rock falls and bounces off of his shoulder. Pretty hard. And Darn also suffers the same. But instead it actually just lands and bashes his finger. Like he had kind of like a finger outstretched, and it kind of like smacked into his hand again, kind of crashed it between the wall and the rock right quick, and then fell away, kind of like closing a door on your hand. So he basically smashed his finger. And when you make your way up through this stairwell, and now you're into the cellars, you literally can hear the house collapsing down around you. And as you make...
We gotta get this guy out!
roll me another athletics checks. Another round.
I hate you.
I think we're...
Bring on the grace, the
Oh,
Norway!
there we go.
There y'all go. Alright, McCall's next. Nice! Darn, the chosen one is next.
Darn's rolling. I think I'm gonna set up a darn.
Let's see what you get, Mako boy.
Oh, that was so
Oh.
close to a 19!
Darn and Mako. Okay, here we go again.
Is there any way to like try to push Darn away?
No, because you're literally, like, you guys are literally just straight out running and jumping over shit that's, like, trying to fall at you now.
More put that Darn face, please.
Darn takes 2 damage as some splinters, like, snack against the back of his neck. Like, he's got some splinters now. As this house is collapsing in around you. And Mako takes 2 damage as he, like, steps on a sliver that just came from a timber that fell. You guys make your way out of the house as it completely collapses down around you. The entirety of the street is beginning to... this house is on, going west, is now sinking into the ground. And in its place, golden spires are reaching now towards... The golden black spires are reaching up towards the night sky. And it looks like it's forming like you're seeing wall spot in obelisks forming.
Yep, Inori definitely looks at Ash with the "you done really fucked up" face.
Oh, and I look around and say, "Who's gonna tell me to move in our house?"
And as these spires, like they almost rival the heights of Castle Ravenloft itself as they reach their pinnacle. There is a centralized domed building that is, like, out into the lake itself. Like, even, like, the lake itself is now transforming, and the water's falling away from this just massive temple, dedicated to Amasul.
Sorry? So, just let me rest a little bit. Just give me a break, and I
Darn,
fix this.
Darn, with complete, just sardonic deadpan, just looks at Inari and goes, "Of all the days for you to have eyes, eh?"
Inori walks over to Ash, grabs her by the collar, and just shakes her a couple of times.
And, like, the new streets that are forming are actually sinking down beneath the ground. Like, they're going into cavern complexes as this is just entirely rearranging itself. Of course, you're hearing, like, people screaming, they're trying to run away. You know, people are getting crushed under buildings that are being uprooted by these new walls and obelisks.
You just broke Velaki.
I did. Oh no.
Inori kind of snaps out of it for a second and goes running towards the inn to see if it's also lost to the rubble.
So, you guys make your way eastwards. You do notice that the damage seems a great deal less extensive the further east you go. The inn, for some reason, seems to be virtually untouched. And for some reason seems to be more radiant, standing out underneath the light of the moon of this seemingly eternal night. And you feel an almost sense of just deadly calm about the inn.
Inori breathed a sigh of relief. Well, now we have to figure out what we're gonna do about this. She kind of glares at Ash with those creepy eyes of hers.
Ash pulls out her last streak of God's Eye, just a quick little wig. Okay. The church. Let's go to the church, talk to the priest. Maybe they know something.
Oh, we know something.
Ash starts heading off to the church.
So, which church? The one all the way back in at the start of Velaki?
The big one.
Okay.
The one
yeah, the one. Yeah, not the new one. Not the new one.
I'll be right back. I'm gonna go fill my glass.
I'll be right back too.
Oh my God! He broke Velaki. Really?
He's dwarfy. I'm a dwarf. I'm not giving any of you people slots or anything. You still fill your role. Useless.
This is the guy
really
right, Mr. Holden.
Yeah, I think see. No. Yeah, since we're doing stories on Sunday.
Okay.
I am back. Was it worth the +1 shield?
I'm back.
Welcome back.
I was in here.
What's that? I hear voices.
Bet y'all weren't expecting this.
Oh no, I thought we were just having a little small side quest.
It started as one, and then this morning I was like, I could do some shit. I'll write some stuff up while I'm at it.
You making Ash your scapegoat for tearing apart.
Yeah, she only just destroyed like almost half of one of the biggest cities in the entirety of Barovia.
Oh no, I don't know what Ash is gonna do. I think Ash is gonna have to have a drinking problem after this. Wow, being an adventurer sucks.
Puzzle. I really got dropped off the users because somebody made a puzzle you didn't know.
So here's the big question: Is this an improvement in McCall's life or no?
I haven't decided yet.
Lidmilla doesn't seem so bad now.
It's not my fault. It's not my fault.
All the call right now is who's gonna tell the whole world about her house?
The best part is like the main story, the original main story that I wrote for like 3 weeks ago, is still in play. I'm just waiting for Chase to come back, so that's going to be another shit show.
Okay, so I guess we could add a random like 20 people's deaths to like Ash's like fucking
Hang on. Only 20, he says?
So, I'll Batman and save him if I can.
Yeah, only 20.
Holy, what did I do wrong? What did I do wrong, God?
What did that roll for?
I think that's gonna be Ash's,
That is the known body count now associated with this.
Oh my shit! Ash is gonna be exiled from town at best.
The guard, the caravan guard with you guys, you know, he's just looking on and just like sheer horror. Like everyone's just kind of stunned.
One guy get kill like 238 people. Oh god, yeah.
He's just looking on, like back towards the other half of the city, and the borders beyond, and he's just stunned. Like he doesn't know what to say.
Start by telling us what the hell you were doing down there anyway.
He's kind of like.
I just go.
He's standing there like he's like when Inori like kind of asks him what the hell, man, kind of thing. You know, he doesn't really respond. First, his eyes are kind of glassed over, like just complete and total shock. And he kind of looks back and he kind of shakes his head after he kind of snaps out of it. And he goes, after the quake, I went down to go check our inventory. We keep our best stock down there. I go down and I see this hole opened up in the back of the cellar, and I heard a voice call to me, and I don't know, I couldn't resist it. I just had to go down there.
Ash is just quiet, just downcast, quiet, and just you see some weird bubbling at her lips, like she's not saying anything. Give me.
Get my extra pages here because I got to take some special notes.
So Inari's like, well, I suppose we better start helping the people take stock.
Yeah.
whatever. I can do to help. Wait for her to come back. You still there, Aaron?
Yeah, I'm writing. Give me a second.
You had us worry there for a minute.
Well, I just made fresh popcorn and it's delicious. Huh.
Okay, so you guys, you go into the inn, trying to. Everyone's just trying to coordinate at this point. Like the were ravens are all gathered. You've never actually seen this many of them all in one place. Like there's a good 20 or 30 of them in the main floor of the tavern now. Everyone's like trying to coordinate, figure out what they need to do to look for survivors. Also like what the hell that is, because like most of them don't know. Danric is like sitting there like Danric already has like a table waiting for you guys with just a freaking picture of God's eye. And he kind of gestures you all to come over to sit down. He recognizes McCall, and he's like, I'm glad to see you escaped for what it's worth. And he doesn't really, like, everyone's kind of at this loss for words for what just happened. And they kind of look to you guys, and they're like, so, what, like, no one's even remotely put together that you guys had anything to do with it. And he's like, do you think the Quakes had something to do with this?
Yes. That's exactly what happened.
Ash just sits down and starts drinking God Eye. Just not fast, not just zoned out and quiet, just shaking her head.
I just never know. Depends if you know your history or not.
Wow.
Just sit down and pour glass.
This place is fucking cursed. Ash just goes like this. This place is fucking cursed. It just. Okay.
Darn's
so
like, of course it's cursed. We live. This is a layer of hell.
Yes, it is. Ash breathes in. So what's this guy's deal? Some kind of sun thing? I don't know anything. You all got weird looks when you're talking about him.
The King Priest Amazul, the historical ruler and madman before supposedly predating him.
So this is tyrant before blood-sucking tyrant.
You make the blood-sucking tyrant look like a charity case.
So who beat him? Did Strahd beat him?
So, you guys actually don't know what happened. Like, no one knows. Like, all of a sudden, Amisul died, and he was interred inside of a crypt, according to the legends. There was some kind of revolt among his priests, who then sealed the temple, and, pretty much essentially they exiled him from reality, at least according to the legends. That his soul wasn't even allowed to move on to the afterlife because he was so vile.
Yeah, the legends say heaven wouldn't take him and hell didn't want him. Whatever those places are. We just know from the legends he just disappeared one day.
Give me if there's time, just let me have a night's rest, and I guess I'll scout around the place or look around or try to kill it. I don't know. And Ash is just nursing that God's eye, like she's looking really stressed out.
Ugh. Inori kind of shakes her head at Ash and scoots over closer to Danrick and kind of whispers, "Steria's here.
What was that?
Steria's here."
Danrick goes, fucking A, really?
I just want my eyes on the confused you guards and everything. Get up and talk to them about proper first aid and trying stuff for the people that's injured. Try to get the confusion started. And leave the family inside. Because I have knowledge of healing.
The dwarf goes to teach people how to do triage and stuff, and to get that part going. But
I'll leave all you guys at the table.
Yep.
Yeah, Darn will probably help with that too.
Bernard is kind of like, yep. Like he kind of came with the stumpy guy over there and handed me a golden ring and said, yeah, we're going to go ahead and, kick this thing off. Of course, I told him not a chance in whatever the hell is.
Danrick kind of just nods, and he's like, well, if we're lucky, maybe he's one of the people that died.
Dang.
As of that, Ash just reaches up another drink. Whoa.
Lenore kind of sighs. I wouldn't wish death on him. He was my childhood friend. He'd make a good husband, just not mine.
I know, but he annoys the shit out of me.
Seems like he's a bit of a little asshole to me.
To be fair, everyone annoys the hell out of you.
That's true. Look, I really want to kill the vampire biting guy. Where's he when we need him?
I could just see Trevarin right now. What the fuck did they do?
Not my fault. Not my fault.
Maybe if we get lucky, he and the beast will kill each other.
I guess, like, if there's any point anybody, needs to, like, do something, like, imbue, get their magical items working, or something like that, I guess now would be the time to bring it up, like, do you guys just want to do a long rest and then try to go, attack this thing, or what?
Yeah.
Ash is eager to get back in there. She just knows she can't do it right now until she gets all her powers back.
This is going to take
Keeping my notes going.
Keeping my notes going.
This is going to take a lot more planning than a single night. We don't know what's in there, except that it's big, it's evil, and it's ancient. And it's probably more powerful than the beast.
Well, I mean, I guess the worst thing could happen is Strahd showing up to try to flex and keep shit and more people dying.
Or we can take into consideration it's been sealed for a long time and maybe not at its maximum, maybe not at its ultimate strength. So it may be possible to take care of the situation.
Ash turns to the barkeep. Is there a library we could do some research in on any of this? Maybe
Library?
Magical books?
Yes. I believe it may have survived. It's a little close to the border of whatever that is.
Ash is like, I'm gonna go try to do some research on this. Maybe I could find out more about this guy than just legend. And she's gonna head that way. That's what she's tunnel focusing on this, fixing this, and that's Ash is getting up to head to the library. So.
Inari is going to kind of like look at Danrick and try to go get in on the whole getting all the shit and organized the stuff. Helping set up There's the, what you call it, field
Okay.
hospital.
So, then you're gonna want to roll me. Start with. I guess in this case, we're gonna want like survival checks. If you're gonna start like helping find people, track them down, and all that good stuff.
Wow, she is really off today.
She's not used to the eyes.
Yep.
It's throwing her off. Danrick is kind of thrown off too, just by proxy, because he's like, when did that happen, kind of thing. Like he just kind of now noticed because of like how just absolute batshit insane the situation is.
Does Ash get to the library at all or anything?
Yes, give me
or
just.
Is that gonna take some time?
I got it right.
Nori's gonna kind of, since she's sick and tired of being thrown off, she's actually gonna tie her blindfold on and commence business as usual. She does not like being that distracted in this kind of a situation. That's fine.
Joke's on you. When I put my blindfold on, my perception check goes up.
Right?
I mean, I guess as a drow, there's some logic to it. Or
Yeah.
as a half drow.
Yeah. All right, there we go. Got some notes written out. I don't know when you left, but essentially, about half the city is completely either inundated in water, dirt, or has been subsumed and replaced by obelisks, spires, and walls that run along the outside of this massive temple castle dedicated to essentially a sun tyrant. That's what they called him. The sun tyrant. That used to rule over Barovia a few despots ago.
Back on those early D&D party days. We'll call that like, 4 editions ago?
At least 238 people are dead.
Not my fault!
Those are the ones that you guys were easily able to find. The rest might be, you know... You missed the beginning of the apocalypse, yes.
I was saving the guy!
I just do a communal prayer for the guys. There's so many of them I don't really, and just get on with it.
Oh god.
I know one thing. Hope, Theris, and Karis are probably like, what the fuck?
Never leave again. Bad things happen when you leave.
Yeah, when you leave, ask the stupid shit that condemns us to hell.
What were you going to do instead? You can't just put this all on me.
You wanted to bum rush the mummy. I just wanted to get the guy out of here.
Oh, that's gonna be a good VOD for him for Theris' player to watch. This is gonna be a good one. He's probably like, holy shit!
Not my fault.
Totally. Record blame you.
I mean, I gotta admit, y'all are good at breaking shit.
We whoa broke the shit.
I break everything. I enchanted people to make me. I gave all the support to be not my fault. Not the your fault.
I just finally wanted to save somebody, that's all.
Not the door fault.
Hey, you didn't eat this guy. At least you didn't eat this one.
True.
This is an arguable improvement with Ash.
That's not fair.
So it'll probably take us a while to get stuff into some form of manageability.
Yeah, like at this point, like everyone is like kind of pulling together. Like Sari is like, at this point, like Sari, you run into him, you and Danrick, and call, and he kind of tells you guys that, you know, he's pulling what troops he can from Barovia to come help stabilize the situation here. Like, to his credit, like, he is, like, taking control of the logistic end of the situation. And because at this point, he looks at McCall and he's like, you know, if you still have any ties left with your people, you might want to get a hold of them and see if they can send any aid, because this is going to be a disaster.
And I look at him and say, yeah, I'm married, and my people, they don't really get along, and no, it doesn't work.
Nori kind of wonders what the hell kind of... Okay, and she kind of just shakes her head and doesn't care anymore. Considering her own situation here.
Yeah, Sari looks at you, he kind of sighs, and he's like, I release you from our bond. Well, I'll deal with Mother later. And the matron, don't worry about her. Unless you want to deal with the matron for me, I'll deal with my mother.
Do whatever you wish. I had no intention anyway. Like I said before, you're a nice guy, and you'd make an incredible husband. Just not mine.
But yeah, he's like, you know, he's clearly got his hands full. Like, a couple of people come running up to him, you know, with plans and shit being drawn up and scrolls, and like almost kind of half drag him away. Like, you could tell he kind of wants to, you know, he wants to get violent on some monsters for this somewhere. But, you know, he's got unfortunate, you know, duties to attend. As Ash makes her way to the library, you come into this library. There, you feel a flare of magic against your skin as you cross the threshold. This library, as soon as, like, you open the doors, like, you see just, like, layers upon layers of dust and cobwebs along the shelves. And you hear the steps of booted feet come from across the way, and as you look, because you can see through the shadows, you see Travarin, kind of, like, he's standing there, and he's like, well, I was hoping one of you would be here. What the hell just happened?
Some kind of priest guy. The seal broke. Some evil tyrant before Strahd. Lands changing. This place is hell. Ugh. Ash is like, do you know anything on this guy? What was his name again?
Amisul.
You know anything on Amazul? It's like going through books like mad. How bad is this? Is this fixable?
Travarin, like, literally, like, he, in a moment of total no fucks given, like, because he takes his clawed hand and he, like, rubs it over his bald head and, like, accidentally nicks himself, and, like, the wound heals almost immediately, and he's like, fucking Christ, kind of thing. And he's like, I'm gonna have to ask my fellows in the Black Drake, because this sounds like something that predates me by a long ways. Maybe one of the Sacred Elders might know? Technically, you would be able to come with me to meet with them. You are of the blood.
This Ash, like, looks him in the eye, like, is this any deceit, lying, like, kind of, what you selling me here, you know? Am I low?
Okay. Yeah, I had to up your volume, yeah.
No
but you're
problem.
fine. You're fine now. I lowered everyone's at the start of this, just so that I could try to get used to this other monitor.
I got you.
You guys are all the way over there, so it's farther away from what I thought it would be, so. Alright, so...
Price to be paid? Ash, like, you know...
So go ahead and make your insight check, if you're, you know, really trying to scrutinize him.
I am. I barely know the guy.
He seems like he's pretty much on the level. The impression you're getting from him is very similar to, like, the kind of work mentality that Darn has. And he seems to be pretty straightforward with it. He says, "Look, the only people that might know anything about this, short of Strahd, would be the elders in the Order of the Black Drake. We are essentially an order of Night Kiss who are charged with maintaining some form of order in society, and to curb, in this particular realm's case, the excesses of one eccentric vampire."
Ash closes her eyes and just like it looks like she's just thinking for a minute, and she's like, "No, take me to him."
Follow me. And he walks further into this library. He touches a couple of arcane books, and like runes flare to life on them as you guys are walking along, and you feel like a green mist swirling around your feet starts. And as you guys round the corner towards one of the end of the hallways, you're now standing in what is a clearly ancient cathedral that is just about blacked out in terms of light. Like you're able to see, but like the light that's there is very token, absolute minimum. You can feel just like an almost just repose of stillness of death in the air.
Great, brother.
We don't know that. We're helping out in the city.
Yeah, Ash is kind of on her own, I think. She might have just walked into the spider web.
Yep.
Yeah. This is on character. She's a little rash. A little, yeah. She's looking around. What does she see again? Sorry about that.
So you're in this ancient cathedral that, for like, you can just tell that there's a weight of just thousands of years about this place. And it doesn't seem to exist. Like, you look out the stained glass, and you don't really see anything but, like, swirling black clouds about this place on the outside. And the inside, like, of this place, with its stillness of just, like, the repose of peaceful death, just lingering all about you. You see, like, ancient viziers, like, sitting there, not lit. It almost feels, you'd swear this place wasn't used. Except you can just feel a presence of something just older than God sitting around, waiting. As if waiting.
Do I just announce myself?
He kind of nods. He's like, "You are of the blood. Announce your name, your title, and your deeds, and hope they find you worthy."
Deeds? I saved a girl, that's it, and I saved a guy and got people killed. I'm Ash Bendarian. I'm here to help the people of Bravovia, and I'm here to ask for help. Ash walks forward. Do you want me to make a diplomacy thing or anything?
Yeah, make a persuasion check.
Persuasion? Alright. Oh, I was almost a 19.
Even online, we're still getting trolled by D20s, guys.
I saw the 9, and then it clicked over. Like...
So you feel this just presence, just have this barest notion that you exist. And you feel like this supreme brief annoyance. Roll me a will save.
Damn it again.
Okay. You can hear pulses of humans or humanoids of the living not too far away in the back of your hearing, like the very edge of your hearing. You can just hear that soft thump 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 thump. The presence, you feel like a hand on your shoulder, and the chill of the grave just rushes through you. Bendarian. I know that surname. Tell me, child, does the dwarf still live?
Last time I saw my father, he was still
He was still of the living. I've not seen him in some time, though.
Hmm. Well, it would seem that, once again, one of your lineage, however adopted, is once again at the forces of Destiny's mercy.
Yeah, that's what he said it would be like. I need to stop this thing.
Indeed you do. Much has gone into the preparation for this moment.
What do you mean?
It was no accident that you were found within that tomb.
The god's just making a fool of me right now because
It
bad
laughs,
things
and it responds that there are forces in the universe and in all of the realms that not even gods can control.
What do I have to do to stop this? Dash is like freightly just asking out. I don't have much to offer, but I am willing to do what has to be done.
Like you feel you hear the distinct sound of like nails being drummed upon stone, as if considering the offer being made of pretty much the price being anything. And it responds, "Well, your soul has already been promised to another. You cannot offer me that. Your blood is half of ours. Were I to feast upon you, I would gain no sustenance." And it drums again, as if considering. "But as you are one of my distant children, or more accurately, several times removed great-grandchildren, I might be able to offer you a boon with my blood."
Ash says, and how would this help?
Our child. You will need every scrap of it that you can maintain or find. You will need every ally that you can conceive of. Even some that you may be loath to gain.
I'll do anything but harm the innocent.
Good.
Oh, that was creepy.
Alright.
So,
Ladies and gentlemen, the Emperor Palpatine moment.
I have no idea. None of this has been pre-planned out, so I'm as
a
surprised
goblet.
as you guys are.
Goblet forms in your hand, made of the most purest silver that you have ever seen. The reason why you know this is because you know, thanks to your father and your crazy-ass uncle, that the purer the silver, the less likely it is to ever tarnish, and there is not a lick of it on this goblet. This goblet is filled with the most black blood you have ever seen in your life, and it does not smell alive.
Speaks, and is this thing still like formless or what?
Oh yes,
You've not
seen hide nor hair of this creature.
I mean this. I will do what it takes. I will not harm an innocent. Do not break a bond with me. And Ash drinks.
Okay. As you drink, you begin to have visions of the sacrifices that were being made when you were a child. You see the details in the battle that you've never seen before, where Karastarius and Bendarian pretty much showed up and just leveled this entire demon-infested pit that held a bunch of orcs and vampires captive. Within this pit, you see the demons as their faces turn to horror, and then one of them kind of tilts his head a little bit at the two, scratches his chin, smiles a little, and then he disappeared. before the axe could go through his skull. You also feel the vampiric power surge through your veins. You feel changes to your body on a soul-deep level. You literally, like, every trait that you have not had yet for the Dhampir, you now have.
Okay.
You're also going to get a bonus feat that I'm going to have to finish writing out. I have to do some more math to test it out first. That triggers off of it that will improve your bite. You also gain that blood cantrip we discussed.
The power of the blood calls.
Yes.
So you're saying the one guy
Black bat-like wings briefly sprout from beneath your forearms and your upper and your biceps, leading up to and pinned into the back of your shoulders. And then they fade away along with bat-like ears that rested upon where your old ears used to be. That, however, stays. And there is a distinct blood-red glow within your eyes as you look in a reflection. By the way, this all hurts like a motherfucker. It feels like somebody just took a hot poker and started using it to rearrange your insides.
Oh, dear God.
Roll me two Constitution saves.
Oh my, indeed.
And one will save.
I think more Ash is just panicking, and when Ash tends to panic, her goal is to go out and do things rash to fix things. 2 Constitutions, right?
2 Constitutions and 1 will.
Damn, Minori got the easy end of the deal. Shit.
Well, one con was, one con made, I think the rest I kind of failed.
Okay, so when the bat ears form, like your perception is just completely overwhelmed. You hear those heartbeats thundering in your ears. A slip of a woman who is as pale as alabaster walks into the room, offers her neck to you, and you bite into it. And it's almost as violent as the time that you bit that poor farmer. Only she doesn't die from it. And your nails are briefly claw-like. You also take, from the first con save, as the pain is racking your body, you took 8 damage, and from the girl, or the young woman, you regain 11 hit points. So you actually come out by 3. Not just temporary hit points, but plus 3 permanent hit points.
Oh, wow. Why do I feel like I am selling more than my soul here?
The voice tells you, good child, you did well. I wish you luck in your endeavor. You will need it. The empty night be with you. And you like suddenly just feel so heavy that you just can't stay awake anymore. And when you wake up, you wake up in a wisp of black smoke pooled around Nori's feet.
What the hell?
Oh. Ash looks very pale, like paler than she's ever looked before. It's almost like a gray kind of look, I can say that.
So Inori kind of like does her sniffing thing.
Alright, I'm going to assume Ash is still a little bit out of it for now.
Oh, yeah. Ash is pretty well out cold. Trevarin eventually makes his way to catch up on his nightmare. He explains a little bit about what little he understood about what just transpired. He understands that she just underwent one of the most sacred blood rites of night, said to be created by the son of Nyx himself. And he seems a little confused and concerned for Ash. He says, I hope she knows what she is doing and what she has made deal with. I can understand why. I would have done the same in her place.
She made a pact with Caldona? What? Or, as the Vishtani call it, Caldona, the warrior of night? Hey.
I think she was just booned by the first. The first.
So Inari kind of tilts her head and tries to think back through the camp stories or whatever. I should probably make like a history check or something.
Yeah, go ahead and make a knowledge history and a knowledge religion. And consider yourself proficient in knowledge religion, by the way. And go ahead and check that box on your character sheet. Okay.
Do that.
Okay.
Click.
I think it'll let you. I think you have to go to edit character and then go down to skills and then click on like knowledge religion. I think it'll let you do it then.
Okay, let me see. Oh, the edit manage thing. Edit.
Does this include the stat adjustments?
Yes. Literally everything that you were missing, you now have.
Okay. So no longer a half orc at all, really.
Yeah.
Only in appearance.
You're in appearance only, yeah. With bat ears.
I'm gonna have to figure out how that looks. I'm gonna mentally have to prepare myself for that. Oh well, the deals have been made. I think she's working for the same boss that
Actually, no, I don't. It does not let me do that.
Okay, where is that located here? I screwed something up.
Ability score, intelligence. Nope, it doesn't let me. I'll worry about that later. Just do this freaking religion check base at the moment. Religion. I'll just do it as advantage for now. Alright. Now I get sweet baby Jesus, dude. That works enough.
Okay,
Right.
so you start remembering, like, most of the stories around Barovia in general, just as a whole, teach that Strahd was the first vampire in Barovia. You understand enough from Weird Megan and your tome both that Strahd was not the first vampire, much less the first in Barovia. The son of Nyx is said to be the first of the truly night-kissed. It is a being that even gods fear to tread near. And they do so at their peril.
Oh. Idiot. Kind of mutters, idiot. Kind of, looks Ash over. Kind of definitely smells like a vampire now.
Oh yeah, Ash definitely smells more like one.
Really
She's
gray.
still
I
alive,
mean, yeah.
but she definitely smells more like one now.
Has a weird glow to her now, probably.
No, dear God, I will smite you.
She sparkles like diamonds.
How would you know? It's still night.
My knowledge is definitely doing ashes.
Right. What stupid thing did you do this time? Eris is gonna be so pissed.
Yeah.
So Inori's like muttering and making sure Ash is okay and stuff like that, and she kind of looks at the other vampire guy like, if this was in any way your fault, I am going to use your skin for a new pair of boots.
If I had that kind of power, he kind of gestures towards the temple complex, my life would already be so much easier. I would have solved some problems of mine. Namely, 4 of them. No, 5. That I know of.
Holy shit, Ash is gonna be hitting a little bit harder again. And my thwack,
Almost at it.
They fucked up my thwack.
Dun, dun, dun.
Sometimes you don't want the DM to hand you power.
Don't want power.
Ash just wanted to save money, okay? Ash just wants to fix things, and the only way to fix things apparently is selling out your soul like it's real estate.
I'm gonna have so much fun writing my Estendelius narrative for the start of next week.
Oh, yeah, Estendelius actually might be a little pissed. It'll be funny. What the fuck did you do?
Leave you alone for 5 goddamn minutes. He just goes full on Coach Taylor.
Turns into a vampire thing, and who knows what craziness is gonna happen to the rest of us at this point.
Like, you were know what you were in for on this bargain.
Hey, crazy? This is crazy. Lord.
Okay, that's fine. It's a thwack up fucked up here. Well, yeah. I have a charisma of 19 now.
Nice. Nice.
Well, you guys just want to call it here for the day, or you want to keep on going?
We can call it here.
Yeah, if you wanna.
Y'all have had some heavy shit dumped on you.
Yeah.
You're having fighting a vampire god.
Jay's first day.
Not my fault.
I really have a personality, y'all.
You have a personality. It's just me.
Don't worry, it'll come in time. We've literally got like this group right now probably has probably 16 sessions in or close to it.
Oh yeah, just give it time. And honestly, I don't know how I'm gonna stop Ash from being an edgelord at this point. So I'll figure something out.
Ash gets to be an edgelord. I get to be a hunt crazy hippie. The dwarf is just Stumpy from now on.
Alright, dig a hole.
Yes, he's a
Hey,
dwarf.
no, the dwarf has a a bittersweet ex-wife situation going on.
Oh, dwarves and marriage.
The dwarf is married for power.
And I just got rid of my wannabe ball and chain. Woo! Bye, Felicia.
I was gone for a day! I was gone for a day!
1 day!
You're gonna have to Google me these bat ears here. Hold on. Let's see.
I'll have to find them for you. I know what I'm looking for.
I cannot find
I'll post them into the chat so everyone in chat can see it too.
Oh, God.
I can't find the way that you would add a proficiency.
That's what I'm looking for. That's exactly what I'm looking for, actually. All right. Now,
we going
that
Morgan or realistic here?
I even already can show you what your wings look like, too.
I didn't even realize I had wings.
You
I heard, but I
you
didn't know I had to
had
keep
them
them.
briefly,
Yeah, well.
but now you've kind of got an idea.
Well, you know what? There, you go into Ravenloft. Ravenloft gets into you.
Yeah, you never leave Ravenloft the way you went in.
Oh
Oh,
God.
wow.
Oh
Sweet.
God. I might
Yeah,
have to
that is briefly kind of what you look like, just, more muscular because you're a half-orc.
Well, now I only have a.
That is briefly what you look like.
Holy shit.
That's kind of cool.
The regrets are building already, but it is fucking cool.
Yeah, that's fucking cool.
Like I said, there's times when you don't want your DM to start handing out boons.
I usually joke about it, but this seemed appropriate to like. This seems to be a problem that needs to go away. So I this is what Ash would do.
Well, I mean, Ash, and it's already. This is a long-running thing with her. This isn't even like start of the campaign level long-running theme.
No.
Her history is take the short and narrow to the power.
Yeah. Well, she tried.
I can't be a paladin. I'm not even a cleric. Fuck it, I'm making a deal.
Yeah, I want my magic. Yeah.
Yeah.
And
natural stilettos. Yeah. More like those feet are restructured bone to where she can't really walk like a normal person.
No, I hate it.
Your feet aren't there yet. They aren't there yet. This transformation ain't done.
High heels were made by the devil.
she has the ears, but not the rest yet.
Okay. All right. Well, all right.
But when you transformed as you were drinking that blood, that is pretty much what you had going. You had the pawed feet there, you had the ears, and you had the wings.
Actually, I think I have to redo some of this now because yeah, I have to redo some of her stuff. Oh wow, this is pretty fucking cool though. Well, this is. I guess the one shot is now a two shot. We'll see what happens.
Oh.
This is part of the main thing.
Oh no, we're off the rails now, baby. We're not doing the stock module probably until like January now at the earliest. Maybe February, honestly, because I've got like 3 weeks of material ready to go at this point.
Well, at least finally Ash is trained in stealth too, so she can actually go in stealth.
Yeah, you guys can actually all kind of stealth around together now a little bit. You gotta train the dwarf in it next.
Dwarves don't stealth. We just did Stumpy in first as distraction.
Oh. He's got a +2 con. He'll make it.
Right? Okay. Like, okay, Trophy, you go first.
Oh God. Oh, I know exactly what I'm gonna do for the dwarf now. So yeah, I've already got plans. I've already got plans forming. I've already got plans. The plans are forming, boys and girls. I've already got Inori's plans a good bit advanced. Now I've got Ash's a good bit advanced. I got some ideas now for the dwarf already. They just popped into my head.
Ash's operation timeshare on Soul.
Oh. I've already got Theris's plan. I got to work and I'm going to work on that a little bit when he pops back.
Operation Brushy Brushy has commenced.
I will bite you.
I don't know, Brushy Brushy looks like it feels pretty good every time I see a bat get one. Looks very soothing to them.
Yes. Animals love the Brushy Brushy. We don't know why. Kitties love Brushy Brushy. Puppy's getting belly rubs.
Humans just brush their hair because it feels terrible.
It's a meme.
Wow.
It's a meme. Wow. He does love the Brushy Brushy. He does love the brushy brushy. I am watching the meme now because it's adorable. I have to see this.
Yeah, we've had a pretty productive session.
How much worse can...
Oh, this is a happy bed.
To be fair, at least, while Ravenloft is fucking you, you're fucking it back, apparently.
I am the night. I am the night.
Ladies and gentlemen, I hope you enjoyed our stream. We're going to go ahead and call it for this week. We will be back next weekend at the exact same time. And we're going to have a field day with this going forward. I hope you all have a safe rest of your weekend and a quick work week ahead of you. And, yeah. Y'all have fun, be safe. We'll see you next week, and Ash can continue her path down the blood. What the fuck, your blood?
It's a long way to say. It's a long way of saying damnation.